in Japan.
Hello and welcome to tonight's Newbie night. Let's just turn the boys back up. I turned them down for the intro because I don't trust them anymore.
Crazy.
It's just fair, isn't it? But yes, Newbie night tonight. So if you've attended two or less streams, 2 is the maximum, then you can attend tonight unless you've been invited. Tonight we've got Hazza coming along just for a small part, as is Panam. I think Panam goes off. I think you're going off about 9:30 my time, aren't you?
Depends.
We'll see. Okay, we'll see on that. But Hazza has to go off a little bit earlier anyway, so we'll be opening up another space then. Icon, are you a newbie? Absolutely not. You are not a newbie. Saul, so can I come? Oh no, I literally saw a clip with you the other day. You've been in a few lobbies, Saul. You haven't been invited, sir, unfortunately.
Oh.
We'll see how it goes space-wise, okay? If there's
Saul?
absolutely none, then we'll get going. Anyway, so we have got mandatory pit stop on tonight. What is a newbie? Schumacher, so you have to have attended 2 or less streams. If you've attended more than 2 streams of ours, then unfortunately you can't be a newbie. 2 racing streams now, not RDRP or car show, etc. They don't count. Wait for me.
More than 2, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think Schumacher has attended a few more than 2, hasn't he? I think you've attended about 4 or 5. You haven't attended a load, but you have like sort of 4 or 5. Yeah, the newbie, it's designed to bring more people into the community. So we've got more racers, more diversity between the the ranks. Who's loud? Me. But it's not my original name, so this shouldn't count. No.
Oh, here we go.
No alternate accounts. No alternate accounts. JHS nearly received a racing ban for that. It was only because he was so honest about it that he got away with it. Only because he was so honest. Who else we got tonight? Have we got Webby back? Have we got Matt back? I know I am, Matt. 3 times tyre, by the way, guys. 2 times fuel, but you shouldn't need it. 8 laps now of Watkins Glen long course. Matthew Hayes will be in. Thank you, sir. We have got an absolute corker of a video coming up for you on the weekend. It's a complete revamp of the highlights for Tuesday's race, so make sure you stay in tune for that, guys. Anyone who took part in it, pretty much, and so we tried to cover everyone as much as we could throughout the night. So yes, unless you're like absolutely bottom of the grid, unfortunately, then yeah, we won't be able to see much there. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what you guys say on Saturday when the video's released. I know I'd said Sunday previously, but why not Saturday? Give it to you guys earlier and say, considering Sunday. Well, yeah. Sunday we don't know what's going on yet, and we also want to reserve it in case we need to stream. Or need to or want to stream. We'll see. Anyway, so the lobby is now starting to fill up. Who have we got joining in that shouldn't be here? Charger FTS is new. Welcome. Matt, newcomer. Jolvo, yes. Panam, yes. El Lento, yes. Ganjo, yes. I stink of poo. I don't, but if you do, that's fair enough. Freddy, yes. We said yes to in the chat. H-Star, yes. Manalato George, yes. Big Diddy, yes. Big DDY.
Big
DDY.
that word's banned, isn't it?
Hazza why?
Anyway, what car should I take? That is up to you. Am I allowed to even join? Tell you what, if it absolutely doesn't fill up, Icon, you can join, but give. Oh no, it is full. Never mind.
That's full.
Stokesy and Dano, and yeah, so it's all newcomers. So unfortunately, guys, anyone who didn't make it in, Hazza and Freddy were invited in and asked to come, so that's fine. Yeah, anyone else? I think yeah, it's just going to have to be a case of wait for a space now. But we've got some newcomers in. We're just getting them out on track. Let's let them know that practice is qualifying.
No, it's not.
I won't be on long anyway.
Are you not in, Jolvo?
I'll be off in like...
I am.
I'll be off.
How would you know I joined? I don't know. Asking for a friend. Oh, Saul!
You didn't wait.
Is Saul?
Well, I think it's the Spaniard, the Belgian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Asking for a friend.
That's literally. I wanted to say that.
I bet GT7.
Right. Okay. What's the name? What's the PSN name?
I stink of poo.
Is that literally the PSN name?
Yes. It is.
Yeah.
Can we see how long they've had?
Well, actually.
Space.
Saul, if I find out it's you. Listen,
Check everyone's dick.
I will allow you to stay in this lobby for one race if you back out of the race or back out of the lobby right now and come back to pits in this account. I will allow you to run in this race and this race only. If you score top 3, you can run in the next race. How's that? But if that's you, back out of back out to the garage now.
Wait, Paul.
He said, I will not lie. This is not me. Oh, I don't know.
No, Matt, wait. Can I ask him something? Can I ask him something?
Go on. Have you
So,
seen
do you
this?
speak French? So, do you speak French?
Oui, oui.
I don't know. What? I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, then it's not him.
I'm. He said what?
I speak
Let's just let's say
language?
thought you were someone on an alt. You. It could still be someone's alt. Or do I speak French? He said.
Check how old the is.
I see only one.
I don't want to have to use that in any form of video. Anyway, let's tag. Yes, okay. So yes, guys, welcome in. We are just getting just getting things started on the first race at Watkins Glen. No stewards tonight, so yes, I suppose we have got a little bit more time in the evening. Could even get 6 races in. We'll see how we feel.
Thinking of going to.
Anyway, just going to
Oh my god, I'm so slow.
welcome in everyone.
But what, Matt?
Hello.
Damn, 6 is so slow.
You
Am
send
I
us-
bugging out or are you racing?
I'm not racing, no.
No,
I
who's
had
Matt?
P1.
Oh, there's another Matt in the yeah. Don't worry about that.
who's it?
The Matt from yesterday.
Yeah.
It was actually quite fast.
Oh,
So I'm
double
just
Matt.
making sure that these guys are in, because these are the names that I don't recognise. Obviously, then there's Stinkaboo, Ganjo, El Lento.
Oh my god, the tire was crazy. Holy hell.
Oh my god.
It is a really
I still think that's all. I'm not
Yeah.
trusting it, man.
Same.
The T300 RS. Is that wheel any good? Does anyone have it? Do we know?
What,
And
which
Elton.
car? Which car?
yeah.
No, what?
Okay.
Steering wheel.
Welcome in. Everyone's stream
Sounds like a
has spectator commentary, YouTube audio, 1228. Thank you. Yeah, it'll be racing ban if you get caught with the with an alt, by the way. So we don't want that. So if you are in an alt, just come out now.
Leave.
Save yourself. Save yourself a racing ban. Save yourself a back of grid penalty. Save yourself everything, and back out of the garage now. If I see another car here, I'll let you off. And seriously, this is a last warning for anyone in an alt account. I don't trust any of you guys. We've had this so much. Oh, I can't generally have work. No worries, Schumacher. See, now I believe Schumacher, because Schumacher's been nothing but honest. Saul, I literally met you by annoying me in an M2. Like, I got a lot of time for you, man. I love you as a supporter and that, but
I feel like H star is D-Lock.
I don't trust you. Do you think it's Deluxe?
No, H star is not D-Lock.
HS Hawkins,
H-Star is
no.
D-Lock.
No. Look, level 41. That's a serious account. He's been on the game a while. Charger FTS, the Croatian. Is that the Croatian or the Czech?
Check.
The Czech, yes, not the Croatian. The Croatian's got a little badge, isn't it?
Boom.
My apologies.
And
Glatmill, International IA, yeah, level 50.
it's France, 90 degrees turned and...
Franz Hamann, like. Right. It's the... Ooh, I mean, yeah, 16 followers, level 29.
Very close.
BS. I mean, look, realistically, whoever it is drives clean, so we'll take that. Yes, welcome in, though, everyone. Let's smash the like button on the stream. Thank you all. We are rapidly approaching 600 subs now, and don't forget, massive upgrade in the videos coming now on Saturday. Say videos, it's video on Saturday.
Oh, I've got the track.
Right, okay, so let's jump myself out of this camera and let's jump on board. So, Matt in the AMG.
Matt,
Hello, sir.
you won. I will just say that.
You what?
Matt's not P1.
I'm a newcomer, I've got PS Plus now, so hopefully after this race I could join. Yes.
Zach, you know what?
Yes, right, okay, unfortunately, someone is going to have to make blue for Sky Blue Lad because he wanted to come in. He's a friend of Vantage and Silly Up Utes.
I would clean that game, man.
If we know, well, of course we know them, but yeah, he's a friend of those two, so yeah, I'd like to get Sky Blue Lad in if we could. I mean, look, realistically, mate, 1 or 2 people are going to drop out of this race anyway, I'd imagine. Like, I'd be very surprised if we kept a full lobby of 15 like we did last night for the Tuesday Group 3. But, yes, we'll see how it goes. As soon as a spot's available, I'll call it for you. And, yeah, of course, you can take it as a newcomer. So far, though, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the RDR boys. Panam, Zach, Hazard, Dented Bumper, and Jolvo all up on top. Zach and Jolvo having a bit of a toss and a play there, both on the outlaps, so I suppose it doesn't matter. Gorgeous livery there for Jolvo.
And,
Still hate humanity.
Oh, that's it.
Joe, you're going to ruin all that.
So why have I not been freed out of the RDR prison? What do you mean freed out of the RDR prison? You aren't in RDR prison, are you?
Matters. And I shoot both.
Hang on. Saul. How are you? No, you're fine. Right, are you on about because you haven't got voice perms and stuff? Okay, there we go. You've got voice perms now. You should be able to join the voice perms now. There we go. Oh, Discord link! Discord link! I forgot.
You idiot.
I know! It's newbie night. That's like the most important thing. Right, anyway, let's jump on board with a newbie. So, Matt in the AMG. I stink of poo. Haha, goes second. Almanar Racing AMG. It's gorgeous livery. Oh, well, hang on then. There we are. Let's pin that. There we are. Right.
Zach, you're about.
How many likes we got on the stream, by the way, guys?
Well, I'm going faster as well, so...
11. 11, 13.
11 likes. That's not bad. We got 13 people in, though.
Oh, hold on a minute. I don't know if that right.
Or have you not liked Hazard?
No, yes, I have.
Oh, there we go.
Goodbye.
Yo, stop.
Now that was across the line, Zach.
DHL Zach Brum, behave.
Right, okay.
Shut up.
No.
Smashed your package.
Hello, Orion. So yeah, there we go.
I don't use DHL. That's fun.
Right, okay. So we're now going to call you just purely because I am not saying that name out loud. Yeah, I'm not saying that as a commentary thing. So it's going to be ISOP from now on.
And who goes down?
Why does the link not work for me? Oh, don't tell me that. Is invite? Why is it doing that?
Roll the person in first.
Tell you what, I'll just make this go in for 6 hours. Why is it always just doing it to the high rollers chat? I don't get it. Can I just invite someone to this? Sorry, I do apologise, chat. I'm looking for a way to try and
Anjo,
change the
God.
invite.
You have to go into a different channel while inviting.
I just did that though. I just did that and it keeps going to high rollers. Can someone else put an invite link to the Discord, please?
Mate.
Yeah.
Jolvo first, nice. Let's go on board with Charger. Ooh, that's a lovely design on the RCF. Tell you what, just while we're waiting for... well, we've actually clocked over to 12 minutes, so should we now actually just find out if everyone's ready?
Yeah.
There's a
I'm not
link.
ready.
Oh, never mind, it's actually rubbish.
Where's the link? Where's the link? Where's the link?
Good chat.
Ryan, we will see, but there is someone waiting for a space that is a newbie, so we'll see. But there is someone waiting for a space. You are not a newbie, Saul. I still believe that it's you in the pits, if I'm honest. Well, thank you very much, Schumacher. I'm aiming for this community to, really become something big. It's for something for everyone that loves everything about Gran Turismo, from all the different areas. We love our racing, we love the commentaries on it, so I want to give more back to you guys for it as well. But yes, the newbie community nights. It's just to be able to give it a chance to grow. There we are. There's a space in the lobby.
Oh, please don't. I say the newbie gets priority.
Right, and so we need to get some R's, please.
Minute.
There's someone not... Looney, bed. Right, bad time to try and train the dog. Good community, I agree. Thank you very much. Looney! Oh, Logan has joined. Sky Blue Logan. There we go. Welcome. Right, jump into a Group 3 quick. Let's get underway. Oi!
You don't get to do qualifying.
Doggo.
Go.
Right, let's get ourselves underway then. 8 laps.
Looks like I'm starting soft.
Remember, mandatory tyre change.
I guess I'm starting on softs then.
Yeah.
Is that-
that's it.
Okay.
Right, I need to go away. I'm starting in 13.
Right,
Wait,
mine.
I'm so bad at Watkins Glen. It's unbelievable.
I guess he's done.
Okay. Thank you very much. Right, okay, so here we have 8 laps. Watkins Glen long course. Pan Am out in front and Jolvo. It's the German front row. Isop in 3rd place with Zach in 4th alongside. It's been a little bit of a stutter off the line for all the racers, but Pan Am gets away cleanly in the Repsol M6. Jolvo in the M6. Matt making a move up the inside into 3rd on the Belgian. The Belgian now sticking in 4th with Zach, tailing very close behind in the Hurricane. Stokesy in a rather brightly coloured AMG there. An Ineos design. I do like the variety in the colours, though. It stands out for sure. Hazard then battling away in 7th. Thank you very much, my wife. Big shout out to Casper delivering me the goods while we are on stream. Thank you, love. So, Freddie, Red Bull RCF, bit wide on the chicane. Comes back in. Oh, it's a little bit of a bump and a tussle between everyone. El Lento in 11th place, though, manages to come through cleanly. Stokesy now back down into 9th. So Matt's now up into 2nd place, but he's got a 0.5 penalty. Thank you very much. Pan Am out clear in front, 2.5 seconds. He is going for gold here. The Belgian 3rd place, newcomer into the lobby. We haven't seen this this account in the lobbies before. That's of course if it is an alt, but if it isn't, then we haven't seen them, and they're a newcomer, and they are impressing us so far. Up into 2nd round, Zach from the penalty. Zach now under pressure from Matt. Matt looks to get back onto the podium. He's ahead of Jolvo in the M6. He's battling it out with the Hurricane. Big slide from Matt, though. Matt goes round. That's a shame. Elton, though, in the McLaren, he's in 5th. He's pushed his way up. Ganjo in the Hurricane, also doing rather well. The Frenchman. Stokesy, Danio and Freddie all going wide. El Lento now into 10th place. I think we could even be seeing a slow and steady race here for El Lento. H-Star in the Polaroid Mazda. I really love the fact that we've got a Mazda RX-3 concept. Is it the RX-3 or the GT3 concept? Either I really like these cars. I fully accept them. They sound awesome. El Lento! What's happened to El Lento? He's gone wide into turn 1 and just caught a bit of a tough break coming back in. That's a shame. Well, hopefully he can get himself back running. Oh. Risky place to have put the chips. Risky place to have put the chips. Right on the edge of the desk. Nah, we're good though. Right. That was a squeaky bum moment there for a second. Matt's in 14th place. That must have been a terrible incident that's put him down that far. I'm not going to be able to find that at the moment. Belgium running in 2nd place. Still 2.5 seconds from Pan Am in the Repsol M6. Zach in third in the DHL Hurricane. Jolvo fourth now in the Schaeffler M6. Ganjo fifth in the well, I'm not too sure exactly what time, but the Hurricane. Elton in a McLaren, he's in sixth. Stokesy in seventh, Hazard in eighth, Freddie in ninth, then Charger in 10th, Danio in 11th, H-Star then in 12th. Further then behind we've got El Lento and Matt, both about to serve a penalty. Matt, much larger a penalty, of course, than El Lento's. Yeah, 0.523 seconds. So a bit of a large difference, but hopefully Matt can catch up and El Lento can have a bit of a play in the upcoming rounds. So we're still waiting to see if anyone's diving into the pit. So far, so good on the softs for Pan-Am. I think he's willing to stay out and stick it out for as long as possible. Go for the mediums towards the end. No one's really coming in off the mediums and looking at the state on the softs. I think it's about time to start thinking. Well, I think it's about time to start pitting if you are on the mediums. Softs for both Zach and the Belgian of ISOP. Jolvo on the mediums. I guess he doesn't really want to lose his position on track here, but I definitely feel that he could potentially bring in an undercut with a pit stop if he was to go now. Ganjo, he's on the softs, new softs now by the looks of it compared to the rest of the field. Either that or he's just fantastic at managing his tyres. Same as Elton. Stokesy with a 0.5 penalty for shortcutting. He's got both. Let's have a look from the back end of that. Can't really see too much. There we go. So we've got Hazza and we've got Freddie battling. Oh, a bit of a push from Freddie there, I think. Let's go back and check that. Yeah, that's a bit of a nudge from Freddie. Freddie, I'm going to ask you nicely to put that position back if possible. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Anyway, yeah, I'd ask you nicely to put that position back to at least him in front of you. That didn't look too nice. I don't know. It's hard to be able to judge it right now. I think, in fact, just stay running, and yeah, we'll come back and have a look at it at a later date. Only because you're a community member. That was naughty. I think we're gonna have to have a look at that. Fuel looks okay though. I'd say it's only on ×2 for the drivers, so nothing major is going to happen there. Zach in second place in the DHL Hurricane. Nice positioning for the RDR boys at 1 and 2 so far. Jolvo starting to creep up onto a podium as well. Again, still on those mediums. Could be going for a longer stint. I mean, he is looking comfortable on them and is certainly treating him well with his pace. Ganjo, the Frenchman, in 5th in his Hurricane. He's managing his tyres still really well. In 5th with Elton about a second and a half behind. Hazza has got Freddie and Charger FTS behind. Charger on the soft. They're looking rather damaged right now. He might have to start thinking about pitting sooner rather than later, which is a shame. Dano, he's on the mediums as well, same as Jolvo, just sticking it out in 10th. And again, if he could also think for an earlier pit stop, it could pay out for him in positions. Stokesy down 11th now with El Lento in 12th. Matt now in 13th, and H-Star in the Mazda is picking up 4-second penalty. That must be a shortcut as well as a pit cut, unfortunately. But yes, anyway, back aboard with Pan-Am then at the helm of this race. Soft really starting to take a bit of effect now. Let's see if Pan-Am looks towards the pits now. Halfway through the race. Zach just in tow behind also. Soft looking to have a bit of effect now. Pan-Am pits on lap 4. Zach takes preliminary pole of the race, depending on, of course, his pit stop and his strategy here. The Belgian second, and now Jolvo onto the podium with the mediums in 3rd place. Ganjo, 4th place. Elton behind with Hazza in tow. Close battling between these two. Hazza just running wide there, as does Freddie. Both using every available inch of track there between the pair. 0.5 penalty for Hazza and 0.5 penalty for Freddie. Turns out I think they might have used a little bit too much track when it comes down to it. Pan-Am filters himself out in 8th from the pits now, just in front of Dano in the green Porsche. Rexy. Is it Rexy or Roxy? No, Roxy is the pink one. Rexy is the green one, isn't it? Yes, anyway, so Charger now out on fresh mediums, lap 5. Now attacking, he's in 12th. Stokesy, he's just come round, but of course Stokesy still needs to pit, as does Lento and Dano. Panam, of course, is the first runner that has pitted from or in front of him. What's the gap there? 18 to Charger, 36. Well, fair chunk actually between Panam and Charger. So, very close now between Jolvo and Isop, the Belgian. Zach starting to tear away now into first. Though his softs are starting, and say looking at his laps, 146, 146 to 147. That very much could be tyre related now, so I think he's definitely going to have to pit. And we'll see where that puts him in front of Panam as well. Into the pit lane, Zach goes nice and neatly, as does the Belgian, as does Jolvo. The top 3 pit. Ganjo in the Hurricane. Does he decide to do so? Oh, he does not. He does not. Neither does Elton. Both of those carry on the soft. Ganjo now takes control of the race provisionally with Elton in second place. Panam, he now comes across the pack in third. Who's going to get out in front of him? Zach's first out. I don't think he's going to be able to come out anywhere near him on the mediums. No, he is not. Panam, of course, is also on the mediums, but a lap earlier. How's everyone's day? Mine has been okay. I've been very busy editing the new video along with JHS. Really working hard to get that video ready for Saturday for you. And again, it's a complete shape-up of what we've seen before. But Panam, he's just 6.8 seconds out on Ganjo, who's now on the worn softs. Ganjo and Elton both still need to pit, so it is looking likely for Panam to step up onto the pole position once again. Zach is looking good for second, and Dano, he needs to pit as well. Isop, the Belgian, he's in 6th. He's looking to go 3rd. Jolvo then 4th, unless a change around between these drivers can happen here. Of course, Isop is on the mediums and Jolvo now on the much quicker, much more efficient softs. Hazza on the mediums, 0.5 penalty above his head, as with Freddy. Freddy with the 3.5, of course, for a pit lane cut as well as a shortcut. Charger will be taking that position off of Freddy. If we were to be running positions, that would be putting Charger into the points, so fair play to him. Bit of a slide from Freddy there towards the penalty line, but so far making it. Stokesy and El Lento go 2 apiece then as they come past the penalty line. Let's just stay on board with this one then. El Lento, he's on the inside of the corner. He takes it. Stokesy just having to tuck in behind. The door is slammed shut on him there. El Lento does the same there, cuts him off. Stokesy goes for the inside line. Let's jump on board with Stokesy then as he battles out with El Lento. Of course, Stokesy still needing to pit. There is still time in this race. He can stretch it a little further on those mediums. He chooses not in the chase, though, of El Lento. He chooses to stick with it. He doesn't want to drop out. That is fair enough. It could unfold for him here on this lap. It's the penultimate lap. Let's jump on board with Ganjo then, who will have to pit this lap from these softs. Let's hope he doesn't stay on or on with them and receive a second penalty. That would be rough. But, of course, I'd imagine he'd leave, and in which case there'd be some spots open. I'm just going to crack on eating some food, because I haven't eaten all day. And I'm just going to turn my headset down and just let Ganjo take you round the circuit into his pits. And then, well, in fact, no. I'll let Panam, with Elton in tow, do or take on the job instead in the Repsol M6 as he resumes control of the race heading into the final lap. I'll jump back on board with you guys as he crosses the start-finish line. So Ganjo chooses not to pit. A minute penalty, sorry, it is. A mere, well, it's a shame actually to see that, considering he is out in front with a 1.3 second gap behind. But I don't understand. I don't understand why he wouldn't have seen that. Of course, I don't think he may. I don't think he's in the stream. In which case, that is a shame. But it will be a Pan Am pole position then so far. Elton also hasn't pitted in third position, which means it will be a Jolvo second place as we just see him make the move around Zach on the chicane. Zach fights it back though on the outside. It is the final lap battle, and here it is to watch. Pan Am will take first place. Jolvo goes wide. Zach in third place. 0.5 penalty for Jolvo. That is a shame at the end of what could have been such a fantastic battle on the last lap. Zach now in tow, just waiting patiently for that position to turn around for him. Elton, of course, still hasn't pitted. Neither has Ganjo. Just 5 seconds out now, this battle is from Pan Am in first place. So still a valiant effort between the pair. But considering it was only a 0.5, there is still time left for Jovel to make an attack back. So far it is Zach now in second place, in control of this little podium battle unfolding on the last lap. Jovo tucking in behind Zach nicely. He doesn't want to leave this battle alone either. He wants to give it everything. Zach having a problem actually with Elton in front, not being able to just use as much of the track in the best places to what he could. He's trying to make a move around Elton as well as keeping Jolvo behind him. Has Jolvo made an advantage from this? They go too wide towards the line. Pan Am first. It's Jolvo second place. No, it's Zach second place. I'm so sorry. It's Jolvo third. The Belgian ice up fourth. Dano. Does Dano come? No, he didn't pit either. Hazard. Oh, H-Star is blocking. Okay, H-Star will be removed from the lobby. That is a shame. That is a shame indeed. Right, anyway, so fourth was Ice Up. Freddie was fifth. We had a fair few people that didn't, who didn't pit. But well done to Pan Am. Okay, so yes, we'll just instantly remove H-Star from the lobby.
Jova, up your game, man.
Wow.
Okay, we'll save that replay and we'll share it for Sliced.
Again, I'm first close finish.
That was a little bit borderline as well there with you, Freddie. What happened there with
Right.
Stokesy?
Me and Hazard, we was running clean. And
We were running clean.
And then Stokes, yeah, I'll let him explain. Yeah, he brake checks both of us.
Going into that turn, he brake checks us again.
And
that
then
was crazy.
I gave him an appropriate sending off for the safety of other drivers.
Can we once again though just confirm who was this? I completely forgot. Stokesy. Okay. Well, it's saved and it's safe for Slice to go back and have a look at, so he will check for any foul play. There was there's no steward session tonight. We won't be handing anything out or looking back at anything tonight, but Sliced is going to be going over the footage to have a look, especially at how the community members are racing. So if that does involve newcomers, then that involves newcomers. But it's basically for us to be able to just have an idea of how people are racing as well. Especially with Slice taking over the stewards, he's really amping the game up on it. I've just had a video clip from, I think...
Just for kicking HR as well, Matt. That was...
No, I completely agree, mate. He completely blocked you. Why is Danny C-Fan here? Would Danny C-Fan be considering how many racing lobbies has he been in, though?
More than 2, I'd say. I think.
I wasn't looking then when that happened. Let me go back.
I would have got 5th. Oh, fuck. Let's do
Oh, that was very...
Well,
I mean, that's rough. He's been pushed off by Dano there.
yeah, that's
Okay,
bang.
we'll see.
Oh, well.
He also sent one earlier on, but then that was corrupted, unless that was it there. Okay. Anyway.
Bloody hell, man.
BCR Addy, you've been in how many streams?
I should have got this. I'm sad now.
Welcome,
Nah,
Logan Sky. And so you're in for this race now. Winner gets to pick though, and the winner was Pan Am. So where are we going for the next race?
Oh, that's a difficult one. I don't know. Yeah, come on, Nürburgring GP.
Oh, Panam.
Yes! Panam, I love you.
So, oh, Icon's here.
Icon.
Okay. Hi, Icon.
Distinct icon.
Hi, Icon.
Okay, so Nürburgring GP circuit you wanted, yes?
We all hurt Panam.
Hello,
Right,
Icona.
One time stream so far for or so far, mate. Addy. Okay.
Panam, I love
believe
you
you.
so much.
Icon.
GP circuit, 8 laps.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Right.
Yeah, boy.
Icon's
Oh,
connecting.
no,
Hang on.
Icon,
We've got it.
no.
Whoa, Icon. Who said you
He's
could
not
jump
Newbie.
in? Danny.
Icon.
Icon's not a newbie.
Right.
Bitte einfach nicht jetzt, bitte, komm schon. Es muss jetzt nicht sein.
Yeah, works good.
Oh, Chargers left. I forgot to do this. Let me just do this quick.
You can stay in the call, Icon,
36
don't worry.
minutes.
Okay,
So
you can
3 1-minute penalties
I
there.
haven't actually
Send
seen
a
it
call
this yet. I've only looked at it on YouTube.
That's 1
Oh no,
second.
it
penalty.
doesn't-
Yeah, okay, sorry. So there was 4 1-minute penalties
Oh!
and 3 1-second
I love
penalties. Well, that was
Four
clever.
1 minute.
So even
Wait,
with
what?
getting wiped out, I still.
Well,
feel
that's
safe.
4 people who didn't check the race rules. That's for sure. Thank you for the sub, whoever that was.
The 3 1-minute penalties and 1 minute and 1 second penalty.
So I only lost 3 places by being absolutely wiped out.
That's good.
Let me take that.
No, you may not, Saul.
It's better than losing 7.
I don't know you.
I love how I just said in your dreams and then he's getting kicked.
I just removed him because he's not a newbie and he needs to leave. Quick, Mick. Hello, sir. Welcome. What's your in-game name?
Quick Mick.
Quick Nick.
I've
Nick, yeah. Nick.
Oh, it's GP. Oh, that's acceptable. I'll give you that.
And it's my food track.
Yeah, don't make you faster though, does it?
It's your
Yeah,
favorite.
it 100% does.
It doesn't, because my favourite
does.
track is... Oh wait, no it does.
Can confirm. New
My
McDonald's
favorite
steakhouse
track is
stack is
Fuji
incredible.
on this game. No, actually, N24. Whose favorite track is not the N24, honestly?
Well, you know what my favourite track is, but
Great, it's just the
What
GT7.
top is
No, the 24 is actually alright. First bit I'm bad on.
Citroën time.
oh, is it really
Baguette.
good round here as well?
Joe, you also in the Citroën or not?
Baguette.
Baguette. The Baguette K.
I just want a meg. Oh. Where's the Ferrari?
I'm gonna do the Baguette K cosplay now. I'm gonna just drive away into the distance.
At minimum, I'll be podium on this track. At minimum.
Why is the Citroën really good or something?
For me, yes. It's not the meta car, but for me it is. I use it because I'm good
Right.
at it. On this.
Who said Yaski's name 3 times? He's turned up.
Yaski.
He's been summoned.
Yeah, I've been summoned.
I mean, me and Joe did say Baguette 3 times together.
Baguette.
Baguette. I say that because I'm driving a Baguette, and Joe is as well.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
we-
Pete.
That's not French.
I realized. Oh, yeah.
Bye.
It's very oversteery Baguette.
No, it's not. What baguette are you driving?
I'm going to
We are
drive.
not. We are not driving the same baguette.
The baguette says,
It's like, why are you on that?
because I did a wet race one time and then changed the tyre right with me
No, I'm not
happy
driving
now.
that. I'm not driving
Yeah,
that.
baguette not fun. I don't like
Yeah, because your baguette is oversteered for some reason.
Let's see what my first
I
lap
like
is.
Mine
spaghetti,
is-
but I can't drive spaghetti.
My pizza's
It's baguette,
Ready
that's why
in
you
the
can't
Ferrari.
drive. But baguette is also made in Germany, so.
And I
Oh,
want
that's
to do
cool.
Fiji at least once.
Fiji?
Yeah.
E.g.
You're gonna do
Wait,
that?
You know what I mean?
Do you, no,
Bro,
do you mean the water or the island?
Yeah. Both.
The race
Has
track.
no one put a Discord link in the chat like I asked earlier? Because mine's not working. Come on, boys. It's not working.
Skill issue, innit?
They're not.
It's not working. No, Saul can't join on his new account. It just keeps sending. Right, it keeps putting my invite to invite only. So like a stupid.
Oh my, I hate humanity, bro.
You hate humanity. Why?
Let's have a look
Shall
through
I,
at the liveries for you.
Through the
Shall I
deliveries.
deliver?
Here's Alpha Mark's Porsche.
93, I love him. He's my friend now. Alpha Mark, you're my friend.
I got a new car.
I see that Mark.
Thank you, Jova.
I see that Mark has 93. You're
Yeah,
my
I'm just
friend
gonna
now.
absolutely smash through my food and then we just get on with streaming.
You've had all day to eat. You decided to eat while streaming.
She needs your dinner.
Alright, lads, I've got a question for you. Predicted grade, GCSE,
8:10.
paper 1 maths.
Wow.
Higher. What do you think I'm
Six.
getting?
7.
Right here.
I got
What's
a 5
the
in maths.
question?
I'm picking up a 1 to 9. 9
Paper
being
1 maths for my GCSE. What do you reckon?
Pick a number between 1 and 5. Sorry, 9 and 5.
You need medium tyres. You need medium and soft tyres for the race guys.
That's crazy.
I bet you're getting a 6.
Oh, screw it, I'm driving the Audi.
That is a shitty lap.
I haven't even done a lap yet.
Please someone be that.
2 minutes, wow.
Well, Freddy, I've got teleported back like 8
Okay.
times that people were ticking in. I'm not beating that time now.
Yeah.
And again, I hate humanity, bro.
My what?
Can you pick 7 tenths up, so I might. Oh.
Only 7 times.
Yeah, but I got 10, so I've knocked it off.
Oh, good job.
Oh, that McLaren sounds incredible.
Backed off, but it didn't apply.
Hang on.
It's not apply.
Fair play. Jova's
Yeah,
McLaren sounds gorgeous.
It's
Fair
sad
enough.
that I'm so
Do you know what? I'll give it. As does Zach's. R8.
What the hell?
Is Addy? Yeah, Addy's in the Ferrari. BC Addy.
Did you just say as design?
Yaski, what's your favourite so far? Ah, Neon's in the pits.
Still slow.
Or is that just not chicane?
Yeah, that is very slow, yeah.
I can give you the
Alright,
exact
cheers, Banner.
height raise.
So far, Yaski's liking the R8.
I can tell you
my
why,
eye.
Freddy.
That I know the exact colour of this car.
You what?
What is
But
it
I
about
can
my
tell you
R8?
why. It's
Why?
Right,
This
Crumpen.
car-
he's not a
Crumpen, you're not meant to be in the lobby anyway, as you are you're not a newcomer. But you are also serving a race ban for the incidents last night.
Can people not read?
Right, I'm gonna go with them.
I'm the Russia car,
No, they got cover.
Bye, Hazza.
Why am I losing all the time?
How many race bans was it? I mean, sliced and needs to decide really, but I think it was a.
What did he do?
Oh, he absolutely tanked the race or
Black
the
and
2
behind.
races that he was in.
Back on
Oh.
behind, by the way.
Okay, did I ask?
You asked-
Schumacher, people just grind it, man.
I asked a lap ago, not now.
There are 2 spaces in the lobby. I will admit though. So we are looking for fillers. So yeah, if anyone does want to take those spaces, I'll open it up right now for anyone.
No,
Crumpen, you
no,
can
no.
stay in to serve your race ban, I suppose. Or if you want to give your position in or in the thing up and just stay in the YouTube chat, I'll take that as you serving your race ban as well.
That's Icon getting the win.
But yes, if anyone wants to jump in, they can. Yeah, 10 mils my most expensive as well for the McLaren MP44. So well, it's just about a minute and a half left.
No.
Icon was able to find one of the spots. Oh, it's J Ruff. Who's J Ruff? I mean DS. Want purple, tighten your grip.
Add lag. Perfect. I like that.
Right there, track limits.
I'm changing car. Power step up.
There we are.
I need to find out where I'm losing my time.
There we go.
That's so
Just
slow.
put that on. But yes, so guys, we'll be getting ourselves underway with race 2, which is Nürburgring GP, as picked by Panam, as he won race 1 at Watkins Glen. So yes, we'll just wait now for the timer to tick over to 10 minutes, which is just about to happen now, and then we will we'll begin our second race.
Matt.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm final lap, that's alright. Let me finish my lap at least. I'm on a good one. Oh,
I'm not doing for you.
That was such a slow lap.
J Ruff said no, he can't join the stream because his daughter's got his phone. Oh dear.
Oh well.
Too young to have her own phone, but old enough to argue having yours.
I'm done.
Daddy's phone. That's what.
Can you go feed her, love, please? I think someone's knocking on the door as well. I can hear something. What are you doing? Is someone at the door?
Who's
I
driving
can't
back?
tell. Is it knocking or is it? Oh no,
Sorry.
people are doing work, aren't they, next door?
Bro.
I don't know, I could hear something. Well, she needs to be fed anyway. Right, so, yes, we're on board with Panam on the pole position. On his final lap.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Are we ready to go? Have you completed your final lap?
Yeah, come on. Lift it. Why do people have to
Right, everyone
keep
start
their
putting the R's though. Show everyone what we do. Remember, guys, you have to pit. Check here the final race settings. Where is it? It'd be like there. Yeah, check by there. Final race settings. You have to pit.
L.
Remember to pit.
Joe, I saw what you did, and I won up on you.
Oh, that's the start. Wait, no.
Right, are we all on the set tyres that we want?
Yes.
Yes. Why not stream? Yeah. Just been caught in 4K, mate.
Right, anyway, I've just let him know the stream. Anyway, yes, so best of luck, guys. 8 laps of the Nürburgring GP circuit. Mandatory pit stop on. Let's get into it. Let's see. Let's see who comes out on top. Best of luck to everyone racing. We'll see you afterwards. Remember, guys, smash the like button on the stream. And if you haven't done so already, hit the sub button with the notification bells on. That's it. I forgot what I was going to say. Thanks, it moved me over. But, oh, my chest. Anyway, let's get into it. False starts are on. Remember this, everyone. We don't want anyone jumping the start. Pan Am has got a bit of a problem with it. Everyone seems to be clear, though, and away they head to the first corner. Zach on the inside doesn't get the best of launches, though. Matt knocks himself up into second. Zach down to 5th. Pan Am takes the first bend. Freddie, everyone else coming through. Icon sneaking himself up the inside. Everyone does make it through. How are we looking on the second corner? Everyone makes it through too. I mean, Icon said my bad for something. There's been a bit of an issue somewhere, but from what I can see, the whole grid is running through cleanly. We've got all 13 cars down as far as Logan in the M6 heading through into the rest of the circuit. Nicely done, fellas. Pan Am still in control of the race though. Freddie in second place. Alpha Mark with a 0.5 penalty in his Ferrari, but he is in 3rd. Zach in 4th place in the DHL with the DHL R8. Addy in the Ferrari as O'Livery, just having a bit of a tussle there with Matt. Matt being able to just keep it in track limits in his AMG in 6th. Icon pushing in the Ferrari in 7th. J Ruff in his Alpha 4C. Is that an Alpha Tower redesign on that 4C I see? Oh, Matt has gone round. What happened with Matt there? Let's have a look back. I'm not too... Oh. Alpha Mark has left. It was Saul. No way. Why did she get banned? Because we thought it was Grapig, if I'm honest. Anyway, Zach in 3rd place. Addy in 4th. Jolvo in 5th with a 0.5, just losing his position to Icon, who now takes 5th. Ferrari versus Ferrari here. Deluxe jumping in. That's fair enough. We have got the space. Nehan in the Porsche, giving Jolvo a bit of a hard time. Of course, 0.5 penalty will now affect Jolvo. Icon into the pits off the mediums and onto the softs. He's going for the longest stint on the softs. That's an interesting choice with how we are seeing the softs, or what's called softs, decay so far. J Ruff backing out, leaving a space in the lobby for someone. Matt in 7th place in the AMG. Elton in the McLaren. Harry in the Adidas AMG. I'm experimenting, fair enough. Logan in the M6 in 10th. Icon now just coming out the bottom of the grid after pitting. Pan Am still very much in control of the race. 1.5 seconds out from Freddie in the Red Bull Ferrari, followed by Zach at the DHL R8. It is a tussle between the top 3, and it's only going to get hotter. Freddie and Zach both tussling. Let's jump on board with Zach actually then, as he hunts down Freddie. It's getting close into the S's. Freddie still out in front. Pan Am not looking worried at all, but still a second half. Freddie goes wide. Zach takes the opportunity. Up the inside goes the DHL R8. It is now Zach just under 2 seconds out from Pan Am in first place in that Citroen. It's now Zach in the R8 chasing for first place. Freddie, he just went wide, unfortunately, coming out of that, I guess you could call it a longer chicane. I need to again learn the track, the corner names here. But yeah, just coming wide there, opening the door for Zach to go up the inside. Addy going into the pits now, lap 2 from the mediums over to the softs. Saw Icon do it wanted to follow suit. Philness GT, like punted, happy racing, great commentary. Thank you very much, Philness. Remember, guys, smash the like button on the stream if you are just watching along with us. But we're on board with Freddie in third, who's currently, in third. He hasn't pitted yet. I don't think he's on the mediums. Soft for Zach and mediums for Panam. Panam going for the softs, saving them for the second stint of the race. Addy now coming out into 6th position on, 7th, sorry. Icon also sneaking up there in his Ferrari, having pitted the lap before. It was that Logan just running wide in the M6, but managing to come back on. Got Icon behind him now. Icon just dips up the inside on the switchback. 7th position for Icon, 8th for Logan, out of 10 positions. 10th currently occupied by Elton in the McLaren. Panam still a second and a half out from Zach, and then Freddie in third too in that Red Bull Ferrari. Jolvo in 4th in the AlphaTauri Ferrari. There we are, the sister team just behind the main team there, even in the GT3 category. Harry in the Adidas AMG, he's running in 5th with Addy, just a second and a half out, but Addy's got a bit of hassle now from Icon behind. Let's jump on board with Icon then as he attacks Addy for 6th position here, and then eventually Harry for 5th. The move is made for Addy. Addy moves up into 5th. A mistake from Harry puts him onto the back foot. Icon goes around the outside. Can't quite make it. Uses as much of the curb as I think he's possibly allowed. Could even see a penalty here. Could just see Harry in the AMG dropping behind him. Panam into the pits on lap 3 from 1st place. Zach takes provisional pole. Still on board with Icon then as he hunts down Addy in 5th position. Addy heads into the chicane. Icon takes it as wide as he can. Really starts to climb up close to the back of that Ferrari of Addy. Icon himself in a Ferrari 458 GT3. Getting very close indeed now on the home straight. Could this be where we see Icon make the move here into the first turn? He's not quite got the range there. He's going to have to wait. Addy, he is keen on the brakes, looking to defend now. Icon takes the inside here, can't quite secure it. Addy shuts the door just for now. No room for Icon just yet. Icon using every inch of the tarmac to try and find that way round. Addy so cautious on the brakes now. Does not want a mistake here. Icon will pounce. Icon using so much track there. Dips himself onto the inside. They go too wide. Icon with the velocity from the last corner. Can he get round? No. Addy cautiously guarding that inside. Moves himself onto the other side now. Blocks Icon that way too. Icon once again using as much of the track as he can to really put an attack onto the mirrors of this Ferrari here for Addy. I think a sweat starting to break under the brow of the helmet of Addy here as he goes on the inside through the hairpin. Icon still not able to find a way past. Clips the gravel with his rear tyres there as he comes through on a purple lap to do so as well. But Addy still stands in front in 4th. That blue Ferrari is giving it all to keep Icon behind. The A-plus driver in that fantastic liveried Ferrari. Through the S's. Oh no, sorry, through the longer chicane, not the S's. Very close between the pair, and now Icon moves to the side. He's got the inside here. Has the move been made? There it is, Icon provisionally 4th. We've got the chicane coming up. Addy on the inside. Addy takes 4th position back. Parks his Ferrari in front of its counterpart behind. No way round here for Addy. Of course, Addy has pitted, as has Icon. Icon making it round there on that last bend. Let's just jump back and have a look at that because I was cocking about with the cameras. But there it is. So Addy did have his 4th position back for a touch, but then Icon just using the inside to get round him on the start-finish straight. They chase each other then for the slipstream, but ultimately through the inside of the first corner, Icon secures 4th position. Addy now attacking behind in that Ferrari. It could now be Addy. Ooh, bit of a late break there. But it could now be Addy putting the pressure on. It is. Icon picks up a 0.5. Icon goes even wider again on that exit. He risks it all to keep that 4th position with the pit stop above his head as well. He goes purple once again. Oh no, sorry, this is Addy now going purple, looking to take Zach's for 157.838. Oh, nearly a moment there for Addy, but beautifully kept by him. 0.5 again above Icon's head. Once he crosses the penalty line, we're going to see the switch again, which means Addy having to hold that position once more. Although I am all here to watch the defensive moves of Addy. He was phenomenal keeping Icon behind for so long. Icon, I think, really starting to worry there about his position. Ooh, bit of a rough one through the S's for Addy. Over the gravel. But here it comes, the penalty line. Addy is within jumping distance. There's half a second split in the pair. Nearly a second now from that exit. Oh, just over a second from that exit for Icon. Icon really has put a shift in that section. He goes purple. Even with his penalty there, I think Addy's going to stay behind. Fantastic move for... fantastic move for Icon through that corner. I mean, once again, Addy is still within half a second now, but the danger has been lifted, I guess, for Icon. Zach into the pits from second. Freddie now occupies first place on those mediums. Let's hope he can pit, though. Panam now in second place in the Citroen. Zach on his way out on the softs. There is Panam. The chase now, or is now on for lap 6 here. Third place now chasing second. Just about, 10 seconds clear of Freddie, I think, who has not pitted yet. So that's going to change things around. And then, of course, once Freddie does pit, Panam and Zach will then take first and second. Icon now will be taking third place. Addy, fourth, but hopefully something could come from him. He's had a fantastic race so far. And once again, really showing some serious dominance when it came to Icon attacking behind. Wasn't just a quick move for Icon. He really made him work for that position. Jolvo's done well in the AlphaTauri. I'd say that he goes really wide when I come to him. But Jolvo has done well in the AlphaTauri Ferrari to come 6th. Matt in the AMG. Also a great drive to 7th. Elton in the McLaren. He's in 8th. Logan in the pits. Harry just coming across the line in the Adidas AMG now in 9th. We've only got 10 cars left running. The rest have now retired. So it's just a 10-car shootout. Currently led, though, by Freddie in the Red Bull Ferrari. My ice cream's now melted, so I'm going to try and eat some of this while we stay on board with Freddie. Let's give you a little bit more volume of this Ferrari. We'll jump on board with Zach because we don't really like the sound of the Citroen. Freddie from first place pits, comes out onto the softs, currently filters into 5th. Where does he stand? Jolvo just coming past. Stay on board with Freddie then for a second as he follows Jolvo now on the fresh softs. Jolvo up in front, he's on softs, but they are looking a little bit more eaten than Freddie's. He's got 3 seconds behind to 7th place of Matt. Addy is 8.5 seconds in front of Jolvo, so there's no one blocking him. It's just a 2-horse battle now for 6th and 5th position. Yeah, that was a wee bit loud, but it's alright. So it's closing in between Panam and Zach. Not Panam and Zach, sorry, not Panam and Zach. It's closing in between Zach and Icon. Icon now just a second out, less than a second in fact, on Zach. 0.4 between the pair now. 0.3. Icon really putting to work on that slipstream. Zach takes the inside. Icon opts for the out. Icon looks on the inside. Zach shuts the door. A bit of a slide for the Ferrari of Icon on the final lap here at the Nürburgring GP circuit. Monster Flip-Flop is in the room. Hello, sir. Icon now right on the tail of Zach. Let's jump on board with the rear of Zach then for this. Icon. That Ferrari is menacing to look at from behind, isn't it? I can only imagine what Zach is thinking when he's looking at this in the rear view. Icon really starting to put an attack in. Of course, Pan Am out in front, 5.5 seconds clear. He will be finishing in first, so long as nothing major happens for him. It's all just now down between these pair to see who finishes on the second step of the podium tonight on race 2. Will it be a 2 for 2 for Pan Am in the RDR Newbie lobby? Or, well, no, it will be a 2 for 2 for Pan Am actually. But can Zach and Icon, who's going to finish where between second and third? So, I'd say it's still 0.4 between those two. 6.5 seconds out from Addy to Jolvo. Addy's done well for fourth. Freddie's a second and a half out from Jolvo. Matt's about 7 seconds from there. Elton's 40 seconds out, then Harry, and then Logan. So yes, this really is the place to be then. Icon putting a move onto Zach onto the last bend. However, I must come to Pan Am as he comes across the line in first position. Zach with Icon very much in tow. Second place holds him off. Icon in third. Addy in fourth. Freddie in fifth. Then closely followed now by Jolvo. Tight indeed between the two team Red Bull and AlphaTauri Ferraris. Fifth and sixth place for Jolvo and Freddie. Matt in seventh place in the AMG. Elton's a fair bit off the finishing line here, but I think he should make it, and he is in eighth. And based on our scoring system, he would be the last to finish in the points tonight if we were to run it. So well done to Elton for your drive. Of course, we did start with about 13, and I think Elton has been above most of those. Hasn't just been gifted to him, so fair enough for your work. And also well for running 0 assists, including weak ABS. Fair play. Or off ABS. Icon's brakes were too stiff, so he was wide every corner. That's not good. There we are. Elton across the line. We've got 20 seconds left. Oh, Harry and Logan might finish. I mean, well, Logan's just going to finish 10 seconds out, unfortunately. Harry will finish, though. Harry's in ninth in the Adidas AMG. There he is. Logan. Can Logan? No, not quite. Just a few seconds out, but around the final corner for Logan, indeed. But, yes, well done to all of the races. Incredible drive from you all there. Let's have a look at the podiums and who had the fastest laps. So, yes, it was Pan Am with a 1:57.299. Zach second, Icon third, Addy fourth, Freddie fifth, Jolvo sixth, Matt seventh, Elton eighth. Who are Harry ninth, Logan 10th, J Roog in 11, Alpha Mark 12th, Nehan 13th, and Black Sunshine 14th. But of course, we had 4 DNFs, which is a shame. But I was expecting the same. Hope you laughed at me. What do you mean, Zach?
Shut up, you know what exactly I mean.
Wait, who's that in Sourcing?
That's a lobby exit.
So, Pan Am.
Hello.
How would how does it feel being a 2-time winner so far? And where would you like to race next? He's done well so far, Pan Am. We'll give him that.
It feels good, and since Icon wasn't as good on a GP track as I thought, let's just go with the Nürburgring Endurance. So basically the 24-hour layer with the cut-off GP, the short-term GP.
Now I hear you, but really, we've just done Nürburgring GP. Do we want to stick on the Nürburgring to do now the Nordschleife? You know, or do you feel it's like if we were to be doing it as a tour, we would just do the GP then the Nordschleife? So
I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do the next race anyway because my mom's
Nordschleife.
as bad as yesterday. So
do you want just the Nordschleife then? Yeah.
yeah, just 2 laps or so.
2 laps of the Nordschleife. That's fair enough.
No tire wear. No.
Oh.
Bro, you're changing everything.
I know, Panam. Like you. Well, you could do 1 lap on the mediums, 1 lap on the softs, and everyone pits on the first lap.
That'd be chaos.
Should we do it? Yeah, blame Panam for this choice.
But one time fuel then to make it. Or 2 times fuel.
2 times fuel. It's on. It's on 2 times fuel, 3 times tyre wear.
Should
Wait,
be able
fuel's
to
on?
go 4 laps.
Should we do it?
We're doing 2
2
laps,
times-
Panam, we're doing 2
2 times.
laps. Shut up.
One lap.
2
one
times.
It's literally there's 2 laps, so everyone will have to pit on the first lap. There'll be no fastest lap.
Oh well.
That's great for my spreadsheet.
Games are games.
Joe has to look through everything.
What's a
Or he
good
just
car
doesn't-
around here?
He just doesn't give a.
I can't see
Of
anything,
course,
so
I
I'm
can use
surprised.
M6.
What's Panam and Joe doing?
Right.
I'm still loading.
I mean, technically, is this? I mean, I suppose the newbie lobby could also be seen as someone's debut into the lobby. So,
What?
you know, I was thinking for Jovo's stats, like, you know, is because no one's going to be setting the fastest lap here, and it's going to cause a problem for the stats.
No qualifying.
Don't worry about that. I'll figure something out.
It'll still say the best lap times, won't it?
Yeah.
Just straight up go once everyone's take down. Jovo D-Log.
So the question is, do you do your first lap on the mediums or your first lap on the softs?
Matt will love my livery no matter what.
I will love your livery no matter what.
Yes.
Now you will love mine.
Mine's better.
I'll have a look in just a moment, fellas.
Nothing beats the first form.
No, mine's better.
No, DHO is just boring at this point for
It's
me.
not DHL, you idiot.
I haven't seen you on track because you're so far behind, so I cannot really.
I've only just come out, you idiot.
Yeah. I'm already on the bottle here, so
Did I ask?
I didn't see you on track.
Yeah. Panam in the first form, RSR. I do like it. It's very nice.
I've changed the livery on my Porsche, that's what I'll say.
This car is beautiful.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, it looks more refined. It also looks into a barrier, but it looks more refined.
Why does the Porsche feel faster on the notch?
For real, bro. Oi, yay.
Feels so much faster.
Right. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be looking to get going rather soon, guys.
Oh, that's good.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
just
smash
wait
the like
for
button on the
MJ.
stream, guys, if we haven't done so already. And of course, if you're new, make sure to hit that sub button with the notification bell on, so you're involved with whenever we go live. We go live every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we have
What's
a
going on with this
corker of a
Porsche?
video coming up for you on Saturday.
Wait for MJ
Um,
to take.
This Porsche is rapid.
Why is this actually the only track the Porsche feels good at?
No, but why is it so fast suddenly?
Ash.
It weren't like this last week.
Ash Gashatron 6000. Yeah, that's not our Ash.
Yeah, that's not Ash.
We are going to check
Is that
though.
going from
It's so quick.
Yeah, I mean, level 22 is not an alt made just for the account, so we're fine with that.
Oh, that were a good drift, I'll give you that.
I'm not watching, but Zach, I'm going to come have a look at yours now.
Ah,
No, I do like
I'm
it.
so drifting.
my main objective. right
Watch
now.
me straight line pan on that.
Oh,
Oh god.
Try not to straight line him. Oh, the silk cut Jaguar! Look at that! Beautiful livery from Rhys Davis. I like that.
I've only got 2 seconds.
That's livery of the round so far.
we
You're
can
saying that's
start.
better than your own livery? Wow.
100, bro, 100%. Look at it.
I can't
It's
look at the
classic.
car. I can't look at the livery.
Ice
when
up.
I'm looking.
What is it?
Almar Racing, once again.
I should take
Icon's iconic M6 livery.
Bro, that jag just killed me.
Martini RSR for MJ. Matt in the AMG Patronus. Harry in the Adidas AMG. Jovo in the KUS 911. D-Doc's coming out in the Citroen. He's got game issues. Well, that's not good. BC Addy. It's saying my tyres are wrong.
Yeah, then you have to buy the tires because you still don't have the medium source out. Why the brake?
What the hell?
Why the brake? What for? What for?
It's just fun.
Okay.
It sounds like basis, but it's giving it. Yeah, it's just easy. Easier that way.
I still got you.
No, I actually didn't even try to get off the throttle. I just wanted to straight into the mood.
Right,
I
so
don't care. Just start.
we've got
so-
15. No, we got 15 in the thing. We're just waiting for Ash to come to track. As soon as Ash is on track, we'll get going.
You have to get off after this race.
Yeah, everyone park up at the front. See if I can at least try and get a nice photo while we're waiting for just Ash.
Wait, what are you on about?
Everyone park up just after pits on the Nordschleife,
Oh.
if possible, please.
I mean, we are only doing the notch track. It's kind of difficult to go onto the GP track.
I mean, we could just open the barriers.
And Jovo. I like. Mantai 1-2 incoming.
That's what I call parking, bitch.
He did the same.
Oh,
I
D-Locks.
don't care, Banam. I really don't care.
Do you want to swap with
I don't
Jolvo
care.
so that the three Porsches are together at least?
I think mine should be in the middle because it's the best one here.
No.
Bro. It's the channel's car.
Let's just wait for Ash to sort this out, and then as soon as Ash tells us he's ready, we can get going. But for now, I can at least try and set up a nice photo opportunity.
He's in. Ash is in.
Ash is in. He's ready to go.
He's in.
Okay, well, we've got a few. We've got these two coming out as well, just waiting for it. So we'll.
Eddie the Daddy.
We're too close to the end of the pit lane, I think.
Oh, too bad.
Oh, bro, come on. Can we just start, bro?
Let me
We're
go
taking a
on
picture, Banam. Shut
with
up.
D-Locks. It's just a shame because Jolvo's.
Oh my god, that martini post was well nice.
Can I turn that off?
Doesn't look bad, yeah. It's nice.
Yes, I can.
Jovo,
Fantastic.
pull forward. Jovo, pull forward.
D-Locks,
and go
stop.
To the line. Yeah, because then we're on
Thank
like
you.
an angle, so yeah. Look, that's the photographer with me. Matt needs to go back a bit.
Right. Anyway.
Back up a tiny bit. Right, Icon in the corner, that's me.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is this whole screenshot thing.
I don't have all day, sadly.
Oh,
I
man,
hate
shut
that.
up.
We
Okay,
want to
there
go
we go.
racing. That's why we're at the racetrack.
It's the Nürburgring, it's not always a... What a solo.
There we are. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. Let's go.
Ding 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 ding.
Nice, Schumacher. Right.
Hand out my
Let's
head.
go.
Are we all ready?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right. Let's get going then. 2
Oh,
laps to
that's
Nürburgring.
right.
We have to pit on the first lap, guys, and so you have to switch tyre compound on the first lap. It's going to be interesting, but it's just yeah, it means everyone's going to be pitting at the same lap time. To be fair, there's not really much strategy into it, but yes, we'll see how it goes. Best of luck to everyone running. Let's get into it then. Icon on pole for the Nürburgring Nordschleife, which is race 3 tonight. I do find though that first position here always gets one heck of a jump off the lights, regardless of the start. I say it's just the starting position. It's just so much better. But away they go then. Icon leads the pack. Pan Am in second place. Deluxe with a fantastically lightning start. Look at that. Pushing and shoving with Pan Am. Crumpen, 4th place. BC Addy into 5th. Isop and Jolvo in 7th. Zach in 8th. Matt in 9th. Salisbury, MJ in 10th. Ash in 11th. Aka, 2 Rob. That is Saul. That's okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Reese Davis. Logan. Harry. All 15 cars running smoothly on the Nordschleife. Icon at the helm of it so far. Let's have a look then. 2.5 seconds out. Bit of a spin there for someone. Who was that? Was that Addy? It was Addy, or it was not Addy. I don't know. I saw something. Anyway, everyone seems to be running. It's all good. Icon in 1st, Deluxe 2nd, Crumpen 3rd, Jolvo 4th, Pan Am 5th, BCR Addy 6th, Zach 7th, Isop 8th, closely behind. Let's have a look at this then. Oh no! Isop just finds the grass. Whoa! Isop. That was naughty. So it's bumper to bumper here with Zach. Isop finds the grass. Takes Zach out. I wouldn't have said it was an intentional takeout, more of just really, really bad timing. I don't know, but that's nasty. I'd expect Isop to give the position back to Zach for that one. At least, yeah, he caught the grass and just tried to get running again and just came straight into your path, Zach. I don't think he could have done much about that. But he does need to give you the position back there 100%. Akaturov in 11th, Ash in 12th, Logan 13th, Harry 14th. Jolvo, hot on the heels of Deluxe in his Citroen. 2nd place on the table for Jolvo here. Have the move, or say the move goes well for him. Pan Am very closely behind as well in his Porsche. Just sort of, just watching, sitting back on it, waiting for something to happen up ahead of him in the Manthe Porsche. BC Addy just having a bit of a problem with the Martini Porsche there. MJ Salisbury as he floats himself past BC Addy. Ooh, Salisbury once again defending the inside corner. Let's watch then as the attack from Addy comes from behind. We've got Crumpen behind Addy as well, just lurking. Got to be careful of Crumpen. He was very dirty in the lobby racing yesterday, and they did actually receive a race ban, which he had served tonight. So yeah, hopefully he does keep it clean. But yeah, so far Addy just sort of sitting out in the tow there, about half a second back. Nothing coming for it just yet. 2.5 seconds is the gap between Pan Am and Jolvo. Let's jump on board with Jolvo then, as well, in fact Deluxe, because we can see Jolvo and Pan Am then behind. Icon a mere 6 seconds out in front now through this liftoff section. Jolvo increasing the pressure in the Manthe Porsche. He looks either side as we head towards the carousel. Just one corner left, this one here. Deluxe makes it round here. Jolvo still close. Pan Am even closer now. Those two go side by side heading onto the carousel. Deluxe still very much in control of this run. Pan Am in 4th. He wants a podium spot here. One is again on the table, as 2nd place is for Jolvo if he can get there to Deluxe. So far he's got to worry about Pan Am behind though. Pan Am is a real threat to the mirrors right now. Oh, bit of a wobble between Jolvo and Deluxe. What happened there? Let's go back and have a quick check. Jolvo off to the side. Not too sure. Deluxe is... Deluxe hit the barrier. Oh, that's a shame. Deluxe, though, still in 2nd place. Jolvo, he's now down in 5th behind MJ. MJ now up into 4th. Deluxe in 3rd. Pan Am, having made the move on him, he goes through the inside into 2nd place. He's now in chase of Icon. Icon 9.5 seconds out in front now. Deluxe catching a little bit of the grass there just before what I know as YouTube corner. Well, yes, it's a very close pack now from Deluxe, Salisbury, Jolvo. Addy lurking behind, but he has got a 0.5 penalty, which Crumpin will take advantage of shortly. Jolvo, though, he's at the back of this pack. He's chasing Salisbury in the Martini Porsche, and then he's chasing Jolvo. Well, not Jolvo, sorry. He's chasing Deluxe, sorry, in his Citroen. Pan Am just at the helm of this run so far, as we can switch on board with Deluxe and see Pan Am up ahead there, just half a second out. For Salisbury, let's watch on board with MJ as he takes on Deluxe up ahead. Can also see Jolvo there in the screen of MJ's Porsche. He's looking dangerous, but MJ really putting an attack onto Deluxe. Sweat starting to form here for Deluxe, I'd imagine. Really amping up the pressure on him. He's not giving him a break at all, is he? Look, there's just, Deluxe having to really cut the corner just to secure the inside and really put his foot down. Crumpin looking to get involved with this also. Penalty line incoming for Addy. He still needs to serve his penalty. There he is, just coming across now. Crumpin is actually on the bumper of Jolvo here as we head down dotting a hole. Is Logan there? Where is Logan? Yes, we have got Logan. Logan is in 13th. He is not last as he heads around towards the second carousel here. He's in the M6 Sprint. He's got Harry behind in the AMG GTR. Or in the Adidas AMG, sorry. He's closing in. Icon in now from the softs. He's first to find the pits. Pan Am will also be following suit into the pits now. Jolvo still occupying third place. MJ making him work for it. MJ takes the penalty instead. Pan Am, everyone into the pits. Addy into the pits. Isop into the pits with Zach in tow. Matt, he follows suit. Aka takes the penalty. Ash, what does Ash do? Does Ash go for the pit or does he go for the pen? He goes for the pit. Smart choice. Just Harry and Logan left to decide. Is Logan going to take the pit or the pen? Is Harry going to take the pit or the pen? They approach now. End of dotting a hole through the fast section here towards the pit entry. Both going to be coming out very close to each other. Harry chooses to go on with the AMG. Logan into the pits, 14th. I think. Oh, no, he's into the wall. That's a shame. Logan for the pits. Quick. He's got time. Fantastic. No minute penalty for Logan. He could still gain a position come the end of the race. Salisbury, though, he is putting the hammer down. He's looking for a minute gap between him and second place of Icon if he wants to stand a chance of being able to keep his a first place or at least a high standing here. I mean, yeah, even 13th here. Ash, who has had an incident as well as a pit lane penalty. We'll just go back and have a quick look, see if we can catch that incident. But even then, he's still under a minute out. So, yeah, it's not looking good for those that chose the penalty. MJ, though, has only got 5.5 seconds between Icon. And I do actually think that Icon is going to catch him. Icon's obviously going to be taking back pole position when we come across the line now after this race. We've got Jolvo and Pan Am having both pitted, though, battling it out. Let's jump on board with Pan Am as he chases Jolvo in the KUS Porsche. So far, though, so good for Jolvo. Bit of a grass cut for there. Oh, no, Jolvo cuts it wide. He has to back out. Pan Am slides himself through. He slots in now behind him in fourth. It's now Deluxe in the Citroen starting to close in. Crumpin, we can just see in the distance there in his M6 as well. He's starting to close in on the pair. Addy in the Ferrari. He's running all right in 7th so far. Akaturov also choosing not to pit, I believe. Isop pitting. Matt pitted, as did Zach and Ash. Just unfortunately, Ash picked up the what's called the 13-second penalty. Or 13 seconds, sorry. 3-second penalty for the big cat in. So, anyway. It could actually be MJ Salisbury setting a faster lap here because of the no pits, but of course the 1 minute penalty is going to play suit to that. Icon's still 4.5 minutes out. I think the best place to stay on board with is going to be Pan Am and Jolvo. Jolvo attacks Pan Am from behind. Deluxe still also coming close to the pair. Sort of, I guess, just waiting in the distance a little bit for something to happen. Crumpin doing very much the same. Stay on board with Jolvo for a second then as he puts an attack on Pan Am. Getting very close now. A little touch of the brakes for Pan Am. Jolvo goes around the outside. He's up into third. Pan Am slots himself in behind. A strategy maybe for Pan Am. I don't think that brake touch there was needed from Pan Am. I think he did it as he wanted Jolvo to get in front of him in the cleanest way he could to be able to stay within the slipstream and contention for when we get to Dighton the Hole. Otherwise, of course, I think Pan Am knew that Jolvo would just be doing the same. Big off from Jolvo though. Keeps it on, keeps it steady just about. Fantastic recovery from him. But yeah, if we can just quickly skip back to watch how that unfolded. He was in front of Pan Am here. Gets close to the wall, gets up on there, just takes the grass and into the barrier. Bit of a rough start then, but he manages to get himself back on. Anyway, back on board then with the racing. Jolvo still in 4th place. D-Lock's very close behind on the inside here of the carousel. Not quite a move there just for D-Lock, so I thought it was going to be a quick move up the inside into 4th for him. But no, he's going to have to come back again. Let's stay on board on the inside with D-Lock's then as he attacks Jolvo. In fact, let's go Jolvo rear. There we go, Jolvo rear. D-Lox is closing in. Pan Am is now just 2 seconds out in front. Let's go on board with Pan Am quickly. Yeah, 12 and a half seconds is the gap to Icon. Icon now just 3.2 seconds out of Salisbury. There he is in sight, actually, the man who hadn't pitted. So Icon, with a whole pit distance on him, was able to catch him. So fair play to Icon for a drive. Pan Am in 2nd place. He's coasting nicely enough, just coming through the section we're just on board with Icon with. He's not too far behind in a sense, really. But then Jolvo and D-Lox still battling it out here on the final lap of the Nordschleife. D-Lox in the Citroen. This Citroen is very quick around the Nürburgring indeed. Pan Am always uses it whenever we've gone to the GP circuit, the sprint, or indeed the endurance layout. I think was that the other one. But yes, he's a big fan of it around here too. I'm not too sure what it is about it that attracts racers to use it, but fair play. I definitely prefer to see a Mazda if it wasn't so uncompetitive. Or, yeah, if it wasn't so short on BOP, I guess. The Mazda just isn't that competitive, unfortunately. Is it the RX? The RX something or other? Yeah, the RX Concept, I think it is. So Addy in 6th, Crumben. Just looking for any more close battles going on. I don't think there's many. We've got Icon about 1.5 seconds out from Salisbury here. Icon will be coming across the line on the Nordschleife in 1st place, of course. Salisbury will be taking a penalty for not pitting, which is a shame, because I'd like to see that Martini Porsche in a bit of glory. And with his pace compared to the other guys that didn't pit as well, it's clear that he does know the track. So it would have been interesting to see where he'd come had he have pitted on the 1st lap. But anyway, Icon will be crossing the line and coming 1st place. Let's just see that happen here then. Here he comes. MJ Salisbury individually takes the checkered flag, but Icon comes 1st. Pan Am now around into the final couple of corners. Jolvo just 4 seconds out behind. Pan Am in 2nd place. Jolvo coming across to the line in 3rd position. D-Lox in 4th. Addy, he comes across the line in the Ferrari in 5th. Isop, he approaches the line now with Aka in tow. Isop, he comes 7th. His Belgian counterpart Aka, he comes 8th. Salisbury slots in there in 7th in between the Belgians, splitting the pair. Zach now approaches the line. Zach will go 8th as Tirob and Salisbury didn't pit. There we go. Matt across the line in 8th. Crumpet across the line in 9th. Ash, he approaches the line. Still 50 seconds left here for the runners. Yeah, we're not going to be seeing Logan finish, unfortunately, which is a shame. But Ash will be finishing, and Ash will be going above MJ and Aka. Ash also chose to pit, which is a good sign. But yes. Oh no, he just slots in behind MJ, so it's 11th for Ash. 13th for Harry so far. Yeah, he's a minute 16 out from Akaturo, so yeah, it's 13th for Harry. 14th then for Logan in the M6. We only lost one racer in that whole race. So fair play, guys. Yeah, we'll stay on board for the final of it. But yes, well done, Icon, Pan Am, Jolvo. There are your podium spots then for race 3 of this evening. Yeah, well done to Icon. So let's have a look at the results then. Yeah, no times to show because of the pit. The only times to show was, of course, those that didn't pit. So it's not worth looking at. Why are we whispering, Zach?
I don't know.
Fair enough. Right. Anyway, so Icon, a fantastic run for you. Where would you like to race next? We have got. Yeah, you did forget to pit. Unlucky. But yes, we've got 2 more races now left this evening. Where are we going next, Icon?
Maggiore.
Ooh.
Thank God I have to know.
Ooh, I know.
Very nice.
Well, we'll give it full course. Should we go 8 laps? Back on tyre
I
strap.
definitely didn't say it because it was.
Oh, still watch Point Race. No worries, Logan. Nice to have had you in, though, bud.
Really
Welcome
nice
in.
to really
Nation
spicy.
Cup race, no one cares.
Reverse. Like your
You
GP
practice
reverse
for-
would be crazy.
Practice for 24/7, no one cares. You're gonna destroy everyone, no one cares.
There, like Isop just said, he was on the grass. He couldn't have done anything, Zach. When that incident happened, lap 1, I was watching it. I did go back and have a look, and I could see that he cut across the grass, and literally, he was a passenger. Oh, don't tell me the lobby's broken.
No, it's Jovo's lag.
Oh, it's Jolvo.
Oh, that's-
Yeah,
no,
let's
not
just blame
that one,
Jolvo.
right? Oh wait, not the only one.
Everyone
You're the only PS4 guy that we know that's still in the lobby.
in stream.
Because I'm not there anymore, because I had to leave.
Bye.
Okay,
Zach, at least I won 2 races and was 1 second, okay? Shut up.
practice is
You're an A+
No.
driver, you should.
qualify.
Learn to drive.
You're qualifying.
Learn to drive something that isn't a Formula 1 car.
I don't need to learn to drive anything other than a Formula 1 car because I'm an F1 esports driver and you're not.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You wanna
Understood.
be Franz Sermon or not?
What?
You wanna be,
There are 2 spaces, so yeah, if you want to join Silly Up, you can.
I
Do
don't
you
know
not
what
wa-
car
We're going to be losing Hazard. Well, I would say we're going to be losing Hazard soon, but we lost him anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, and y'all lose me now as well. I'm a shut up.
Pan Am shooting off.
Aye.
Fair enough.
What Ash, what the hell?
I'm a
See
Foxtrot,
ya.
this guy's man says. No way,
I
I'm a
will say it.
Foxtrot. I'm a Foxtrot Oxar.
Shut up. I will say this track's very fun in GR2 cars.
Do you know what I can imagine it is? Funnily enough, JHS actually suggested this track for tomorrow night for the Super Formula.
Yeah.
It's a good track, I'll give it to him.
I think this could actually work for Super Formula. It looks
You
quite
know,
nice.
You know what else is a really good Super Formula track?
What's that?
Is that a question? Really? After my history with this game?
Remember, guys, though, if you haven't done so already, let's smash the like button on the stream. How many likes are we on, fellas?
Yes, it's auto polish, I love it. Okay. But it's actually a really good Super Formula track.
Could we have a looks?
Yeah, I'm driving. Get it up on your phone or something, man.
Well, I'm trying that. There we go. We've got 13 likes.
Oh, it's gonna be more.
13 likes. Come on, let's see if we can get any more. Addy, are we shooting off? I guess so, yes. There we go. Ta-da, Addy.
This is just turning into a community now, that's right.
It pretty much has, isn't it? I mean, we have got some newcomers tonight, but I think they are also new people that will be joining the community.
It's alright then. Wow, this track's so much different when you're driving a GR2. I've never driven this track in GT3 car.
sorry guys. Yeah, and I might just point out the lobby is now open to everyone if anyone wants to jump in. I'd rather see a full grid at this point for the rest of the night than nothing at all. Of course, there's no stewards, but that doesn't give everyone the right to be dirty. So if we could all keep it clean, that would be fantastic. But yeah, it's open to anyone who wants to join in, guys. There we are. Alright. Zach, I receive a video clip off you. What is this video clip?
Me and Panam.
You and Panam.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Wait, you've only just got that now? I sent it before the last race.
How many more? 4 minutes 51, so approaching the halfway mark for your qualifying here at Magyar. Icon with a 155.651. That's a very nice benchmark lap for the others to be following.
Why am I?
Crumpen's got 157.4 on the clock. Matt's got a 158.9. Akka with a 159.7, and Harry with a 209.6. Hopefully a big improvement for Harry can come there, but everyone else still just now starting their runs. Icon also on an out lap.
I don't really want to do Fuji. Not Fuji, Fuji. I'm not gonna win, tell you that now.
Oh, why not?
Because I've never driven this track.
What do you mean you've never driven this track?
In GT3s.
Have you not? It's a
No, I've
fantastic
always
setup in GT3.
It's brilliant in GT2s, I'll give them that. I love it in GT2.
Who's just
And that's
eating
only
the
race
barrier?
every
Oh, it's
single
Matt.
daily race I did. I like how the GT2s are basically GT3s but faster and got a ton more grip.
Astral and the 16 lab RCF. Let's see what he can do. Right, so we got, just under 3 minutes of qualifying left now, guys. Just under 3 minutes.
Is there a final lap? So I'll probably be on my first and only lap. So I'm going to try to just there.
Also, according to a man with a blue ticks, bit off topic from racing now, of course, but according to a man with a blue ticks Instagram video, I am a top 5% Call of Duty Warzone player.
What?
I know it's based on the KDs, and I have got a 1.55 KD, which puts me within the top 5% of players. One of my friends that I play with is actually classed in that in the brackets of a top 1% player.
I remember I was playing the wrong game.
That's me. Call of Duty is one of those games that I've just played for years and years and years, so I've just built up a base knowledge of it. Gran Turismo is something that I really got into as soon as I got a PlayStation 5.
Stop playing Call of Duty because I can't beat races.
Hang on, Astral, I got to turn you back up. You were turned down for obvious reasons.
Kill someone's on. Kill someone. He's gone. Proximity jar.
Hang on, I've just noticed Icon's now indistinct.
Oh,
When did you
Oh,
join
you
the
see.
state?
Do you not notice his name in? I've just noticed his name in Discord. Icon's indistinct.
Oh,
Three
yeah,
distinct,
join
wait,
the
that's
team.
3 distinct journeys.
Right, I'm dropping it. I'm dropping his name in chat now.
Who's that? What, you dropping icons now in chat? Right, I finally get to start my lap.
Just grass him up in game, just for everyone that.
Crazy.
Just grass him up for everyone wondering why he's setting a lap time 0.6 faster than Jolvo. 1.5 seconds faster than the best efforts of ISOP. Nearly
I'm
2
on a
seconds
lap,
faster
don't
than
tell me
Crumpin.
I'm on a
2.1
lap,
faster
don't
than
tell me.
Astral. Matt, he's 3.5 seconds back off Icon's time. We're going to be. I'll stay on board with Matt actually.
I'm doing a lap actually, leave me alone. I don't wanna. Don't finish the thing and you've been doing a lap.
Woo!
Wait, how many laps are we doing?
That's what I forgot to do, which I could actually be doing now.
Not really finishes that, please.
I'm now going to call final lap.
I have no idea how fast I am going.
Doesn't matter, be faster.
Anyways, where are we looking in the lobby right now? I'm on my way home. Yeah, there's positions in the lobby, JHS, you can jump in, bud. I've also put, well, half of race 2 into the drive as well, ready for you. And I've cut down a lot more of the clips, so they're easier to use for you. I've got a few more which I could grab. Could grab those right now, actually. See if I can multitask, see if we can stream and I can also do work for the video at the same time and keep them both going. Only in the practicing, of course, we're just waiting for everyone's final laps. Jova clearly has finished his. Crumpin's crawling.
On my lap.
Zach will stay on board with you then for your lap. In the DHL Ferrari, which, by the way, lovely livery, will say.
Oh, thank you. No, no, go away, for God's sake. Bro.
I've also updated the script, JHS, if you have a look. Stick Poo, what a beautiful name. I know. It's fantastic, isn't it? So we're on board with Zach, just waiting for him to finish off his lap.
I got screwed over, it doesn't matter anymore.
No? Well, at least finish your lap out anyway, so I know where we're at.
Crumpin was sat on the racing line with the fastest left-hander possible. And now he's following me.
What's the problem? The doggo keeps barking. Right. Zach coming to the end of his lap now. Yeah, 13 minutes into the lobby, so we'll be getting going very shortly.
Let me change my tyres very quick. Can I go over there?
That was a war.
Alright, let's go.
Fantastic. Let's get going then.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Right, best of luck, everyone. Remember, we've got to swap from the mediums to the softs, or the softs from the mediums. Best of luck to everyone who is running tonight, though. This is race 4, Auto Maggiore, picked by Icon as he won the last round. Pan Am won the 2 races previous to that, but who is going to come out on top here? Let's find out in 8 laps of Maggiore. Let's smash the like button on the stream, fellas. How many races are next? We're going to be doing... this is race 4, is it? I'm pretty sure this is race 4. We're probably going to be doing 1, maybe 2 more. If we get to 20 likes, we'll do another race. But we've got to get to 20 likes for that. So then, the lights are up. Away they go. Jolvo with a slightly better launch there, I could see, from Icon. Jolvo moves himself up into first. Isop moves into third. First bend then. It's a tricky one. They go 3 wide. Jolvo, he has to cut it wide. Everyone else seems to make it through. Deluxe might have had a little bit of an injury there. MJ, he's down in, Matt's now in 11th. Let's watch back 10 seconds on Matt's point of view and just see what happened there. There was a bit of a punt and a shove. Again, we'll come back and have a look at that. I didn't save the Nürburgring replay. Slice is going to kill me. Jova, did you? You're racing? Never mind. Tell me afterwards. Just please remember. So, the pack's still relatively tied together then. All the way up to Jolvo actually currently leading the race with Zach alongside him in second. Icon now down in third. What's happened there for Icon? Let's see if we can go back just 15 seconds and see what's happened. No, we just got him on board with fourth. Okay, no worries then. Oh no, now we need to see what's happened. He's now been in the wall. He's down to fifth. So this is where we were just watching on board then, through the S's here at Maggiore. Oh, he's just caught the curb there, unfortunately. That's a shame. And round he went down into 9th now for Icon, having lost a fair amount of positions there. But Jolvo still in the lead of this race then, through the uphill hairpin. Zach now out in front in the DHL Ferrari. Let's jump on board then with Jolvo in the M6 as he chases Zach down for first place on the first lap here at in Italy. Oh, it's very close between the pair. A little slight touch, maybe even a sniff of contact between them, but nothing to stop the pair racing. The Belgian then, Isop, he's just behind. Deluxe then running in tow, just 2 seconds out from the lead of the race in fourth. So still very close indeed. Yeah, nice save indeed for him to have been able to carry on going. Incredible drive for Icon. Hopefully he can have his positions returned back to him at some point. Astral, though, he goes side by side with MJ down into the first corner. Who's going to make it? Let's go on board with the bonnet view then of Astral. We can see he's just made it past MJ there. MJ still sneaks up the inside. Bit of a wobble from Astral. Makes it, though. Krumpen also looking dangerous. MJ having to attack, defend, all in the same stead. Icon also behind. Not a name you want to be seeing behind you, knowing that he is a distinct driver now, as we've all just recently found out. But of course, congratulations for Icon for making it into distinct. Well, it's a well-renowned racing team within the GT7 community. Definitely a bit of contact there with Astral. Let's just go back and have a look at that. Was there contact from MJ? And if so, there was a bit of contact from MJ. MJ naughty. That is a slap on the wrist for MJ. But yes, try and keep it clean, gentlemen. I can understand the pressure's on. But now it is MJ at the helm of this attack. But he's now got Icon in the mirrors. Icon running really wide. Krumpen also in tow. Let's jump on board with Krumpen then to see if we can see the move from Icon being made. This corner is so beautiful for being able to carry some serious speed off that inside, as perfectly demonstrated here by Icon and, in fact, Krumpen. Krumpen with, I think, an even better exit, really creeping up to the back end of Icon, picking flies off the bumper of that M6 for a second, just before moving himself out to the wider line. Icon and Krumpen nearly too wide. Astral also in tow. Meanwhile, MJ, he's gotten away with his contact on Astral, and he's starting to tear away from this little group. He's got 0.5 ahead of himself and Icon, but Icon immediately closes that gap down to 0.2. Here we go now onto the final corner, entering onto lap 3 then across the start-finish line, and MJ's still very much in control of it right now. Well, only for a second until Icon with a lightning exit out of the final corner. He puts himself up into 5th. Crumpen, he's looking to take the... Crumpen's looking to take a bit of slipstream now. Crumpen goes for the wider exit. MJ is guarding off the inside. Doesn't guard if not, or light enough, or doesn't guard if nice enough, sorry. He goes too wide, and Crumpen sneaks up. He's now got Crumpen on the outside. MJ having to switch once again to a serious scramble of defence. No, can't make it there, and Crumpen sneaks his way past, as does Icon, both of which charge on up the rest of the pack. Isop also making a move on Deluxe here into the swooping bend uphill towards the S's. Jolvo also loses the lead. He's got a 0.5 penalty above his head for shortcutting. Zach now in control of the race, still in the DHL. I was about to say the DHL R8, but it's not the DHL 458. Isop still in 3rd, mind, holding it nicely considering. Deluxe just behind now, also fighting for the position back. Icon starting to become dangerous in the mirrors as well. Of course, Icon, fastest lap holder right now. He was the fastest in qualifying. He did start on pole. Not too sure what happened to him to have gone back down to the grid. We did see 1 or 2 incidents, but not too sure what happened initially off the first couple of corners to have seen him drop the positions. But yeah, as we can see here, just a second out from 4th position, he has recovered nicely. MJ in 6th, being hassled now by Crumpen. Some serious pressure from the M6 behind. Astral can also see him dangling away in the distance, just waiting for a mistake from either one of the two, especially coming from the battle. I mean, Astral has also seen firsthand what Crumpen can do on a bad day racing, but it looks like he's on a good day today. He goes side by side with the Martini Porsche. MJ just about holding on to it within an inch of his life. Through the last corner he goes. This is where he also let it slip last time. Crumpen had a fantastic exit off this corner. He looks to do the same again. Astral there with a 0.5 penalty. That will drop him out of contention. Crumpen moves off to the side. He looks to go too wide. He takes the inside line into the first corner and secures the position. It's Crumpen up to 5th around MJ. We've now got Astral, who has the attack to put onto MJ. Of course, the penalty line is still to serve. Crumpen just defending off the final little bits that he has to for MJ, and now he can start working on his attack of Isop in 4th. Icon has also made the position past. See if we can jump back and just have a look at that. We can't. Icon made it there just before the first corner, I think. But yes, 3rd place now for Icon. He's found himself on the podium. A second splits 1st place and 2nd. Second also splits 2nd place and 3rd, so it's definitely heating up at the top. 2.5 seconds, or 3 seconds is the gap from 4th to 1st, and we are halfway through the race. There is some serious competition at the top half of this grid. Crumpen now also looking to join them, as does Astral. He looks to go around the outside of MJ here on the S's. MJ defended it all the way up until the uphill before the drop down to the swooping hairpin. Astral, 0.5 penalty, will drop him out of the contention, although he has got the downhill swoop to catch him back up. How does Salisbury look? Jigglypuff joining back in. Hello, RB, how are we? Jigglypuff looking to unsettle the ranks at the top as well. Another phenomenally quick racer. Remember as well, guys, if you're watching along, our Discord is pinned in the bottom of the chat, so make sure you jump in there and say hello to the guys. MJ, he is, he's now nearly 2 seconds behind Crumpen, who overtook him on one of the laps previous. Astral, he's closing in with a second, but of course, having served that penalty now. So yeah, he's just about a second off MJ, so I'm sure it's just going to be towards the end when these two meet once again. If not closer, he's less than a second away now. There is slipstream available for him. Zach into the pits off the mediums. Icon goes first. Isop goes second. Jolvo pits with Zach. Crumpen assumes 3rd. Astral will now drop up into 4th. There he is. Zach and Jolvo and MJ all in the pits on the mediums. Astral on the mediums. Crumpen on the softs. Isop on the softs. And Icon all on the softs. Zach, first one out of the pits of those that went in. Deluxe also on the softs, by the looks of it though. Deluxe has already pitted, in which case phenomenal move in for Deluxe. He won't have to go in again, but he's in between Zach and Jolvo, who have just come out of the pits. MJ just further behind. 3-second penalty for pit lane cutted, which is a shame, but that will see Matt take the position. Harry and Ash at 10th and 11th also now just jumping into the pits. So the battle then is on between Icon and Isop for first place currently, both of which still need to pit. Crumpen has backed out. JHS has joined. Hello, sir. Smash the like on the stream, guys, if we haven't done so already. Let's really ramp those likes up. Remember, guys, if we want another race tonight, more than 5, because this is the 4th race here, there'll be one more race and then that'll be it. But if we get to 20 likes, we'll do another race after. So there'll be 6 races tonight if we can get to 20 likes. It says 20 for me. Can we confirm 20 likes on the stream? If we can, we're in for 6 races. I mean, with the competition we've got going on here tonight, it wouldn't be a bad idea. We'll refresh after this lobby then for the final 2. Zach, he's got some trouble behind on lap 5 now in the form of Deluxe. And, yeah, and say Deluxe is on the slightly older softs, which could start to take effect, but more towards the end of the race, which means Deluxe has got a fair chunk of, well, he hasn't actually got that much time, actually, saying that. He has not got that much time at all to be able to make the move and then just defend the position off on the deader softs, because as you can see there is a noticeable difference between the pairs where, as of course then with Jovo, who is lurking behind Deluxe, M6 to M6. 0.5 penalty for Zach, though that'll affect him this lap. We'll see Jovo make the move on Deluxe. Deluxe looks to make the move on Zach. Deluxe goes to the inside. Jovo backs out of it, doesn't go 3 wide. He'd rather make the position and make the move elsewhere. Potentially like here where he goes around the outside in the Schaffler M6. Not quite there for him though. Deluxe still occupying that position. Let's go on board then with the rear camera of Zach. He's got the 0.5 penalty, but currently he's holding off Deluxe and Jovo. Jovo, bit of a slip and a slide and a bit of a longer exit as well from Deluxe, and puts those 2 side by side now for the swooping right-hander uphill towards the S's. We enter here them now. Zach's on a personal best lap. Jovo, just on the brakes, makes it through. Zach goes wide. Jovo and Deluxe are side by side. Deluxe assumes 4th position once again. Fantastic tussling between the pair here. Not a community night, of course, it's the Discord night, but it's the community members that are putting on a show for us. Jovo, Deluxe and Zach all tied into a battle here on the 6th lap for 3rd position. Oh, that's not the camera I was going for. There we go. Deluxe having made it past with Zach serving his penalty. Jovo following suit. It's now Jovo in 4th, Deluxe in 3rd. Isop 10 seconds ahead with Icon 5.5 out in front also. Icon soft really now starting to take effect. He is going to have to pit soon. It's saying he's pitted twice, however, I don't believe that. I mean, if he can make it to the end on those softs having pitted already, then fair enough. But if not, then obviously we're going to be seeing Icon having to jump into the pits now. I mean, there's a 16-second gap between Icon. Yeah, Icon's into the pits now from 1st. Isop approaches the last bend. Does he follow suit? Yes, he does. His softs dead as well. Deluxe, he's ahead then of Jovo and Zach so far. He will assume 1st position as he approaches the start-finish line. Jovo, Deluxe and Zach have all pitted. These 3 are going until the end. They take us on to the penultimate lap. Icon joins in the battle. He takes Zach on the inside. Zach takes the position back though. Icon back down to 4th. Let's go on board then. Rear camera of Deluxe actually. Let's watch all of this unfold behind us. Icon just lurking behind there in 4th. It's 3 M6s versus this poor little Ferrari of Zach. He's really got to do Italy a strong one. Jovo and Icon run incredibly wide there. Just coming out of the 1st sector. Zach almost side by side with Jovo, but Zach on the inside line as he follows up behind Deluxe. There we are. Zach now into 2nd place in the DHL Ferrari. He chases Deluxe for 1st. Jovo's alongside Zach now. He goes inside for the S's. Does that play out for him? Let's see. Yes, it does. Jovo now takes 2nd place. Can Zach fight for it back on the outside? Not quite. It looks to me that the door is shut by Jovo. Is that the case? Icon using the slipstream slingshots himself up into the outside as well. Zach's outnumbered. He's got the 2 M6s both sneaking past on the slipstream. Jovo is clear in 2nd. Deluxe a 2.5 now is the target. Onto the swooping right-hander hairpin. Icon, he switches places with Zach. 3rd and 4th passing between the pair. Decent exit for Icon. He looks on the inside here as we head into the fast left-hander to finish out the 3rd section now of this lap. It's now Icon and Zach passing between 3rd and 4th. Jovo is clear in 2nd. He has got half a second back to Zach. So let's just watch from the rear of Jovo's camera then as we see Zach defend off Icon for what's going to be the final lap here around Auto Maggiore. Close racing between these lot. What a fantastic battle that was, all 4 cars. And that is a shame. Zach picks up a 0.5 penalty in the DHL Ferrari, as well as losing the position to Icon at the same time. That will drop him out of contention on the last lap. Astral just in the background there, as well as Isop in 5th and 6th. Icon, though, back now on the podium, having had a terrible start to this race. He's now found 3rd place. Jolvo in 2nd place in that Schaefer M6. It's a 3 M6 podium so far. Deluxe at the helm of it in the spirit of Jamaica, Jamrock M6. And what a gorgeous livery that is too, to bring home the win here at Auto Maggiore. Jolvo, Icon, Zach both going wide. Astral joining them too. Any penalties for these? Zach back ahead now of Icon, but will it be enough come the penalty line? We're on the final lap. He's got 0.5. I don't think it's going to be enough for him to secure the victory ahead of Icon. There is a second that splits them, though. I think it might actually work out for Zach. He's just got a lot of defending there. Has he got it in the tank? We've got literally half a lap left between these races to decide who comes 3rd place. Will it be Zach or will it be Icon? We're also currently decided who's going to be first. Jolvo now takes lead of the race, having gotten round Deluxe at the end of the S's. Jolvo heads into the swooping hairpin for the last time in 1st place. Let's go on board with the rear camera then as we watch Deluxe in 2nd place try and recover and see if he can recuperate back his 1st, but I don't think so at this rate. It's nearly a second between Jolvo and Deluxe heading on to the final lap. We can see Zach and Icon battling it out there behind with the penalty line approaching, and Zach with a 0.5. Or that 0.5 now served, sorry. Jolvo in 1st place by a second. Deluxe in 2nd. Half or 1.5 seconds back is now Icon in 3rd. Zach wasn't able to hold him off through the last section unless a mistake comes now. It is Icon on the podium, just 2.5 seconds out from 1st place at the final lap. What fantastic close racing it has been between the community members here. Jolvo takes the checkered flag. 1st place for Jolvo, 2nd place for Deluxe, 3rd for Icon, and 4th for Zach. Less than 3 seconds between the top 4. Astral in 5th. MJ around the finish line now. 0.5 penalty. It'll drop him a second, but it won't matter with the positions behind him. 6th position for MJ. Matt in 7th in the AMG. He approaches the line. Luke, welcome back. Hey, RB, how are we? What a fantastic last lap battle that was between you guys. Phenomenal racing. Can we get some reactions in the chat for that, guys? That was fantastic. Matt in 7th place. Ash just approaching the line now in 8th in the Ferrari 458. Jolvo, congratulations on your 1st place. It is 8th position though for Ash as he approaches the line. Any races left? Yes, we've got 2 more races now as we've hit the 20 likes mark. A fantastic result between these 4 races, I must say. So then Harry in 9th place just approaches the line now with a 2nd penalty, but makes it across in 9th. And that totals up the races that finished the race here. Welcome Lorenzo. Phenomenal racing between you all. To see Jolvo come out on top at the end as well. Just a fantastic race. Definitely a replay worth saving. Let's just have a look at the result though. Jolvo, Deluxe, Icon, Zach, Astral, MJ, Astral and MJ both receiving a 2nd penalty. Matt, Ash, and then Harry. Isop and APR Crumpen disconnecting. Okay, Jolvo, congratulations on your win, man. Where would you like to take us for the penultimate race?
We are going to Mount Fuji.
Oh, hallelujah.
We are going to Fuji International Speedway. 8 laps of such under the same settings.
I need to be gone in 20 minutes and I want to do this race.
Let's get into it then. Let's have a really quick qualifier.
One shot. Bam, bam, bam.
I want to do this race and then go to bed. Well, not go to bed.
One shot quality. Everyone goes out one by one.
As Matt and Joe knows, I had a small altercation with my parents.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, imagine that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Having an altercation with Chinese parents is like getting sent to hell, bro.
Yeah. I get daily reminders that I'm not a doctor. You're not a doctor, you failure.
You're not doctor yet. How dare you talk back?
You're not doctor, you failure. Matt, you a doctor?
I am not a doctor.
You are a failure,
You a
Chinese
failure.
culture.
You bring dishonor to family.
You dishonor family. I got my car, are you driving?
Better.
Ferrari.
You do not
can what?
please.
I can what brake balance are you using on Ferrari?
Great balance. Ooh, that's a good question.
There we go.
I mean,
Remember, guys, as well, if you're watching along and you haven't done so already, smash that sub button as well with the notifications bell on to be involved with whatever we do here at RDR. We go live 3 times a week, and we are also now working towards getting 1 video out for you guys a week as well. And there is a banger of a video coming Saturday that myself and JHS13 in the chat are working on. He is the editor here at RDR. But yes, if you haven't done so already, jump into the Discord as well. That's pinned in top of the chat. Head over there and say hello to the guys. So everyone's friendly over there. There's plenty of roles and games and stuff for you to take part in, as well as many channels for you to post all of your gaming stuff, not just Gran Turismo. Yeah, we're just building a large gaming community here, and yeah, it's going really well so far. I'm enjoying it, and say we've got a great great community full of some fantastic racers, and lots of variety in between the racing levels as well. So it's great to see some different experience levels out on the track.
Bro,
But yes, we've got a 5-minute qualifier here. We're just about halfway, so I'll just keep reminding the chat as we go.
Oh, Gabby. Why?
3 minutes to go. There we are. See if we can get to 588 tonight. That'd be great. Is there anyone watching that hasn't subbed? Or at least like 590. That'd be sick. It's only 3 away. I'd say it's doable. I'd say there's definitely 3 people that haven't... well, I mean, saying that, those 3 people that had joined us tonight have now left, and it is now just community members. Gabby and Lorenzo are new, but I do recognise Lorenzo. Jigglypuff, this way... How many lobbies has Jigglypuff been in before? Is this second?
More than 2.
Technically still a newbie.
More than 2.
But yeah, I'll call final lap on 5 minutes, okay? Oh, Webby's in. Fantastic. Get to track quick. Webby will really unsettle things.
That sounds good.
Let's have a look at some liveries then. Gabby just going for the plain purple M6. I like it. Lorenzo with a nice basic looking Porsche, but some minor details on it. Rather suave. Deluxe once again in the Citroen. Luke, forever faithful to the GTR. Icon in the Ferrari. Webby now in a Golf Huracan. And Jovo back in the AlphaTauri Ferrari. Astral in the 16 Lab RCF, forever loyal to that. And then Jigglypuff in the Ferrari. JHS in the Verstappen.com 458. And then Matt in the AMG. Harry in the Adidas AMG, and then we're back to Gabby where we started.
Oh, thanks for mentioning.
Zach, I did mention you in the DHL Ferrari.
Did you?
You just got a special mention there, so you're welcome. Anyway, Astral 140.053. Jigglypuff is looking good to beat that. Best is a 140.156 so far.
Great.
I'm going first.
Ooh, not quite. Just down on the time there.
Before.
Right, tell you what then, I will use Astral as the marker. Once Astral completes this next lap, we will go regardless. So,
Wow, where is it?
he's about to approach the line now.
No, that's bad.
I can start this lap now. I'm going over there now.
So, Jovo, do you want me to stay with you if you're starting this lap?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay with you then if you're just starting this lap. As is Webby. Webby's just on his first lap. Best of luck to you all running. Remember, if there is a faster car behind you and you are on an out lap or you are not on a push lap, please move out of the way to allow these guys to have their qualifying time. Or, yeah, if you are not running, please just exit back to the pits. As Matt has so nicely demonstrated here. Get yourself out of the way for everyone else to qualify if you haven't done so already, but everyone else is on. Lorenzo's lap doesn't look the healthiest with a 0.5, but I'm guessing looking to make any improvements where necessary. Jolvo, how are we looking on our lap then so far? Purple. Jolvo is purple.
Never mind. I would avoid.
Don't worry, don't worry. You still might come quite high. Just go for it. Large mistake from Jolvo there on the chicane. Just after the Dunlop Bridge. Just a little bit too wide on the entrance. Just clipping the grass. So I think that time might be gone for him. But lovely exit there from Jolvo. Where does he stand on the leaderboards? A 1:39.9 is the fastest line from Zach so far. It's a 1:41. He moves up to 8th. It's not the worst result that we could have asked for. Who else is just finishing off their laps now? Harry is finishing his lap. Gabby.
Oh, I'm getting a nice slipstream here.
Who's just coming down the start finish now? It's Icon. Icon is finishing his lap. A 1:44. He goes third.
I'm getting a lovely slipstream here.
Okay. Ooh, how are we liking the 5-minute quali? Does that work? Jolvo? Or do we feel the little bit extra works because you can then, you know, have another lap like?
Yes.
I don't know. As it feels decent. I don't know.
JHS is saying 5 minutes good. I mean, it's up to you guys. We'll have it. Well, guess we'll just use this as a test and see see what Panam thinks when he watches it back. But yes, guys, throw us your R's in the chat. Let us know that you're ready, and then we'll get into it. Then for what's now the penultimate race. We got one more race after this, so yeah, it's more chaotic with 5 minutes less time to refine. That is true. So it's
Wait, well, one more after this?
one more race after this because we hit 20 likes. Ready.
A little stat to throw in between. Deluxe is now on 97 top 5 finishes.
97 top 5, just 3 top 5 finishes away from Deluxe hitting his 100th top 5 finish.
Oh, JHS, honestly, look. Hey, I was not expecting to be pulled by 310.
There we are. Lambo for a change, I see that. Let's see how it plays out for you. But yes, best of luck to everyone for the penultimate race. Best luck to the racers. Let's see you all after. Let's keep it clean, gentlemen. Remember, you have got to switch from the medium to the softs or the softs to the mediums. But without further ado, let's get into race 4. Yeah. Just in the RDR lobbies. Yes, just in the RDR lobbies, Deluxe. 97 top 5 finishes. Or is it 97 podiums, did you say? I don't know because I've been disconnected. But yes, Jolvo the Statman has it all written down, bud. Just ask him in the Discord afterwards. You've done a fair amount with us, Deluxe. You have. You are the #1 top 5 scorer in RDR. Anzar, what's the deal with pit mandatory? It's just part of the setup that we run in the Group 3, but we do either sprint or we do pit stops. But anyway, we are away towards first corner. Zach in charge. We've got Jigglypuff up the inside of him. Ferrari versus Ferrari through first turn. Deluxe goes a little wide. So far, everyone seems to make it through. All the way down to Gabby in 13th. Nicely done. Jigglypuff still in control, or now in control of the race. Sorry, Zach has dropped to 3rd. Zach looks on the inside there of Astral as we head now in through Coca-Cola Corner. JHS 13 now down in 5th. Just towing onto the back end of Icon's Ferrari there. It's very strong Ferrari dominant lobby, this one now. Bit of a touch of contact there, but it seems like everyone's settled back into the racing. There we are. The whole pack seems to still be running. I mean, 4.5 seconds split between 13th and 1st, so that still looks rather good considering 1st is 2 seconds clear of the rest of the pack. Where are we on now? Webby now in 2nd place in the Gulf Hurricane. Fantastic move there through the chicane. Puts Webby in 2nd place. JHS now challenging Zach for 3rd. He gets it. Can he keep it though? Zach back on the inside. He takes the nicer line through into the penultimate corner. There we go. Zach now in 3rd place once again. JHS tries to go for the outside, but the door's shut on him. Webby, 2.5 seconds back now from Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff starting to run away with it. Starts the 2nd lap nearly 3 seconds ahead of the rest of the pack. Fantastic first lap so far for Jigglypuff. Webby, 2nd place in the Hurricane. Great start for you as well. JHS 13 now ahead of Zach. Zach goes onto the inside. They are 2 abreast as we head to the first corner here for lap 2 at Fuji. Zach, little bit later on the brakes, just manages to get in front of JHS. Those brakes glowing from that Ferrari already. Bit of a wider line from Astral. Just behind, Icon takes advantage, moves up to 5th. Matt in 7th place with Deluxe and Lorenzo behind in 8th and 9th. The battle to stay on board with right now, though, is Zach. Let's look from the rear camera of Zach then, as JHS plants an attack on him once again. Ooh, Zach puts an attack on Webby here. Zach now in 2nd place. Webby down into 3rd. Must have been a mistake from Webby to have dropped in, but now it's 4 seconds the distance between Jigglypuff and Zach. Zach's going to have to work really hard here from 2nd. Shall he even keep it if he wants to get any further up the podium? Other than that, I think it's going to be a Jigglypuff pole. Remember, though, of course, the pit strategies are still to play in. We've got softs for the first 4 cars, then down to Icon, who's on the mediums. So for Icon to be on the mediums and to be looking as competitive as he is, that's scary, I think, for the other riders as well, or drivers, sorry, once they realise that Icon will be pitting to those softs later in the race, and of course they'll all be going over to the mediums. Astral's also on the mediums, Lorenzo's on the softs, Deluxe on the mediums, Jolvo. Not too sure why Jolvo's down in 11th. I thought he was closer up towards the top, although I haven't actually seen him much this race. So he could have also pitted, but he's on the mediums as well. Jigglypuff goes fastest with a 1:39.741 so far. I'm not surprised, though, given that he's 5.5 seconds clear. Icon into the pits off the mediums then, and now onto the softs. 3 laps in. He's going to be making the most of the grip there when he comes out of the pits, of course, knowing that the rest of the field still need a pit. Zach, he's in 2nd place. Occupying it nicely, I will say. JHS in 3rd, having to battle off Webby in that Hurricane in 4th. Let's just go on board then with the rear of JHS's as Webby puts an attack on him through the swoop-in right-hander now. Webby looks to go around the outside. JHS not giving an inch from the inside there. He doesn't want to move. Astral, he's starting to dangle away into the background as well. Not dangle away into the background, sorry. He's dangling away from the background. He's now starting to look dangerous, actually, for the pairing here. If they're fighting a bit too much, Webby goes up the inside of JHS 13. Can he stick the move out? He goes in front, going under Dunlop Bridge. Here we go. He brakes. Can he make it on the inside? Yes, he does. Fantastic move for Webby to secure himself 3rd place this far. He's 2.5 seconds back now from Zach. He's got JHS still very close behind indeed. Astral also not too far off. Lorenzo 2.5 seconds back in 6th. Gabby in 7th. Harry in 8th. Jolvo in 9th. Matt in 10th. Icon in 11th. Deluxe in 12th. Luke then at the back with 6 seconds worth of penalties in 13th, sorry. Jigglypuff though nearly 6 seconds out in front. An incredible dominant run so far for Jigglypuff. Welcome in Jay Vinicius. Zach second from 2nd into the pits. Webby assumes 2nd place with JHS in tow. Astral also dives into the pits from the mediums. Zach switches over to the mediums now. for the rest of the stint, Astro will be out on the soft, so I'd imagine we're going to see Astro make a move on Zach, depending, of course, where they come out. JHS, though, is really sticking it to Webby right now. Let's jump on board with JHS then. Could a move be made here through the swooping right-hander after Coca-Cola corner? Could even a move be made on Coca-Cola corner? Not on Coca-Cola corner for JHS. Can he put the move onto Webby for second place here? Nah, not quite. Webby is very fast through the Hurricane there, very sturdy, confident in his line. Very defensive on the braking, not leaving any room for JHS to make time in his line and catch up to him. Fantastic defense so far from Webby. JHS is going to have to have a little bit of a think on the straight. Where can he put the move? He's going to have to plan it in advance, I think. Get a few moves ahead of Webby and say this is no checkers match here. This is chess. Lorenzo up to 4th, Gabby up into 5th. The last time we saw Gabby, I think Mike was actually down in 15th. Well, not 15th, sorry, 13th. At the start of the race, so far a great recovery drive for Gabby. Of course, with pit coming up as well. Icon then out of the pits, he's in 8th. Zach's in 9th. Astral in 10th. So we'll be seeing these three assuming a battle shortly as well. Deluxe, of course, with a fair amount of pace that he has, he'll be joining in that battle too. I think though, I think Deluxe might have, he might need to pit. Or I don't know, because Jigglypuff and Webby both have some wear on their softs, a lot more than that of Deluxe. I don't know, 157 to 146, I don't think. 147, 157, 146. He could have pitted, actually. Could well have pitted. Deluxe is known for pitting earlier, so I guess we'll just see when the end of the race comes. It'll be a bit of a surprise for myself, too. But Webby and JHS putting on a show now in 2nd and 3rd place. So on board with JHS 13 then, as we're in the same position, attacking Webby once again, but this time lap 5, not lap 4. Very close between the pair. Webby hasn't had much of a break here at all. He's had to be on the defence for pretty much the entire of this stint. It's got to be tiring him now. And say JHS, he goes up the inside, can't quite make the move stick just yet, but a lot of road left to run on. Swapping positions back and forth between the pairing. 1,000th split them. They are side by side. Now JHS just tucking in behind Webby under Dunlop Bridge into the chicane. Who's going to come out on top in the chicane? Is it JHS or is it Webby? So far it's Webby. Little touch from JHS, but not enough to knock Webby off. Luckily, both of the Royal races are still running strong. Webby, though, still occupying 2nd place. JHS, he moves to the outside. Can't find a way around there. Webby's defence is just too strong. That Hurricane is the widest car on track right now. JHS cannot find his way around at all. Once again, another lap with Webby at the helm of this battle, and JHS having to look for the way round. Jigglypuff into the pits from 1st off the softs. Over to the mediums now for Jigglypuff. Webby also pits following Jigglypuff, allowing JHS to presume preliminary pole of the race. Gabby steps up, also jumps to the pits onto the softs. Matt, he's in 5th. Gabby could actually be on for a very decent result here. This could be good. Matt in 5th. JHS 13 resuming the pole. Jigglypuff comes out in 2nd. A 3-second penalty, though, for cutting the pit lines. That is unfortunate for Jigglypuff. That's going to drop him right into the mouth of Matt. Or him or her. I'm not actually too sure what Jigglypuff's pronouns are, but Jigglypuff is, 3-second penalty. Obviously will resume 1st place once JHS pits, as those softs are now starting to look a bit tired. He will drop into the claws of Matt or Icon. It depends which one comes out on top at the end of the lap coming across the penalty line. So far it looks like it could well be Icon. He is really putting the moves on. There it is, a little dummy out of the swooping right-hander for Icon, as we head now down towards Dunlop Bridge with Icon 0.4 ahead. Matt just having to reset. We can see Harry, though, just about a second off in the mirrors here behind Matt. Matt's actually had a fantastic race so far in the AMG, but of course he's going to have to pit. Icon has already pitted. He pitted 1st lap off the mediums not 1st lap. I think he might have pitted 3rd lap. Onto the soft, so he is going to the end on those. Jigglypuff, of course, is now on the mediums and is also slowing down. It is Icon who is 5 seconds out, but of course the penalty for Jigglypuff How's this going to affect? A lot of time can be lost here. JHS 13 now in the pits, knowing that second place has got a penalty. Icon with this long straight up ahead, really picking up the momentum here to catch Jigglypuff. I think, yeah, we are going to be seeing the move lost, or the position lost for Jigglypuff. No defensive moves for Jigglypuff so far. Icon takes the position. Icon now in the lead of this race. It's up to Jigglypuff. Does Jigglypuff have the inside line? Yes, he does. Oh, yes, they do. Fantastic. But wasn't enough. Jigglypuff ran wide. Icon back in control. Jigglypuff in second. Matt in third. And Zach now in fourth place. Harry in fifth. Astral sixth. Deluxe seventh. And JHS in eighth. Phenomenal running from these fellas tonight. I will say it has been fantastic racing. I would say the pack is still really close. I mean, here all the way down to 9th position, still less than 10 seconds off the pace. So it's just really showing that we have had an absolute amp up in the quality, sorry, of the races tonight, and the experience level of the racers. We're going to have a look at the driver ratings afterwards and sort of see how it stacks. But I know we have got a fair selection from the driver rating lineup. Icon, of course, that we're on board with here in first place. He is an A+. Jigglypuff, I think Jigglypuff is an A, if not an A+. Matt is B, I believe. And Zach is A. Astral A+. Deluxe is A. Harry, I'm not too sure. I think Harry is B. And also Webby, who's just moved up there to 7th place. He is also B. JHS, also a B-rated driver. Jolvo A. Gabby, I think B, D, I'm not too sure. Luke is B or A. I think Luke is A rated, and Lorenzo I'm not too sure of, but of course these two have a little tussle down below as well. Matt into the pits then from 4th. Astro resumes the position now, so does Deluxe. Webby doing so too, and JHS. Icon 2 seconds out in front now of Jigglypuff in 2nd place. Zach starting to climb the time down to Jigglypuff. It's well, just about a second and a half now between 3rd and 2nd place as we enter the final lap. Astral in 4th has got Deluxe about a second and a half behind. Second and a half behind Deluxe is Webby with JHS 13 in tow. JHS 13 then looks like he's going to be putting an attack on Webby once again, although we have seen Webby in control of this race for the entirety, especially when it comes to JHS is concerned. Jolvo, he's not too far out either in 8th. He's just 3.5 seconds back from JHS. Still just under 15 seconds from the pace on the final lap. So that is still incredible stuff. Especially considering, again, Icon is 3 seconds clear. Well, just over 3 seconds clear from Jigglypuff in 2nd. Well, yeah, there's a 4-second gap between 3rd place and 1st. Zach is running clear, though, in 3rd place. The only potential move could be made here is up to 2nd place around Jigglypuff. Icon now just around the final corner for the last time here in Fuji. Icon, the Austrian, coming out victorious in that Ferrari, and it's a gorgeous livery to cross the line with and take the checkered flag in. Here he comes, Icon, 1st place, fastest lap as well with a 1:39.292. Jigglypuff comes 2nd place with Zach in tow. 3rd place for Zach. Astral, 4th place with Deluxe not far behind at all in 5th. JHS 13 battling with Webby till the end, but JHS in 6th, Webby in 7th, the 2nd penalty for Webby. Jolvo just coming 8th. Gabby now coming across the line in 9th. Luke across the line in 10th. Lorenzo 11th. Matt and Harry then 12th and 13th, both approaching the line. Matt across the line in 12th. Harry now approaching the line in 13th. Was hoping for a podium. Unlucky JHS. Was close though. You were at the top half of the podiums. But yes, 13th place then for Harry. There we are. So a fantastic run for Icon. Well done indeed. Oh, is Vinicius back in? Yeah, good time to leave. He's an A+. He's going to wipe it. Phantom, welcome.
Last race.
Well done, Zach.
Yeah, I've got to go.
Well done, Zach. 3rd place. You managed to get on the podium. So fair play, bud. Fair play.
I bottled it turn 1.
It's all good, though. It's all good, mate. It happens. But yes, no worries. But we'll catch you in the next one. You're not on for the Super Formula tomorrow, are you?
No.
That's
I
a
might
shame.
make, like, one race at the end.
An atrocious race for Anzal, but was fun indeed. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it anyway, Anne. But yeah, if you're new here, make sure you hit that sub button for us and join in the community. And if you want to go an extra step for it, the Discord is pinned in the top of the chat as well. But yes, so that's where the grid stands. As the winner of the race then, Icon, where would you like the final race then to be?
In the corridor, I think. Oh, here he is. Icon.
Oh. He's asking Vinicius.
Right, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Ta-da, bud. Okay. I think we should we save this replay? I think we should. That was a nice run. Ooh, 588. Thank you very much, whoever that was. Muchos apreciados. But yes, so we're just waiting for Icon to decide. Interlagos to see us out. I'll take Interlagos. I love Interlagos.
Our third ever race at Interlagos.
Interlagos, Vinicius' home race. We'll do 9 laps of Interlagos to finish it off, as it is just that last step. Interlagos it is, as chosen by Icon, with taking inspiration from Vinicius. So yes, Icon and Vinicius, both distinct drivers, both incredibly fast and well-respected drivers within the community. It's going to be a tough race here, I'd imagine. I mean, just looking at the quality of drivers, we've got 3 A+ that I can see. Yeah, let's wait for everyone to jump in the cars and we'll see. Me and Webby battled like crazy, really fun and got the best of him at the end. It was a fantastic battle for the bits that I did jump on with. But yes, anyway, so we'll do a 5-minute qualifier again. Using practice. I'm a guy, by the way. Okay, I wasn't too sure because obviously Jigglypuff, but yeah, that's all right. As long as I got it right first time. Thank you for confirming that. I'm sorry that you had to confirm that, but yeah, I just didn't know, and I didn't want to offend you going the wrong way, you know. But yeah, no, as long as I know, bud. So let's have a look. Tell you what, we'll jump on board with the M6 of Jay Vinicius. Let's see what he can do around Interlagos, his home circuit here.
This race could be Deluxe's 99th top 5 finish. Yes. Could be. Or tomorrow. Or tomorrow. If it joins tomorrow. I've counted everything. But yep. If it joins tomorrow. Let me check.
I don't actually think the stream heard that then, but yes, this, depending on where he finishes here, this could be Deluxe's 99th top 5 finish in RDR lobbies, which is an incredible stat.
The second is actually calculate it quickly. Where is it?
I mean, do we feel 2 minutes qualifying is fair here? Oh, not
Second
2
is
minutes, sorry.
Panam is 88.
Panam's 88. He's not far behind, but Deluxe is going to be the first one to reach 100 top 5 finishes. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to make something for him, aren't I? Astra with a 133 so far. I do believe we're going to be seeing some faster times coming through, though. Well, here's Jay Vinicius, for example. 132.3. 0.7 faster than Astral's fastest attempt. That is a phenomenal time. Right, so we've got... Yeah, we've got just under a minute.
One other bit.
Quick quali lap. Then we go. And I will do it off of Greg's GT's time. For the racing. There we go. Just pop that in there. But yes, so it should technically be final lap. But Gregster gets 2 laps, so we'll just wait for Gregster. We'll stay on board with him for the whole of his push here, and we'll just see. Everyone else, though, final lap, we're just going to, again, just be waiting for Gregster to do his out lap and then his final lap, because it's only fair for him. You didn't mean to tell me that Jay Vinicius did that lap of 132.3, disappeared off to the pits, but did it on mediums? If he's done that on mediums, that is seriously impressive. I mean... It's impressive, and we know he's going to be impressive anyway. You know, he is. It's a well-respected name when you see it in the lobby, but yeah, for him to have done that on mediums, that's saying something. Fair play to him. It's like SAS when he put himself on mediums to make it fair that one time around Nürburgring.
He still won.
Yeah. Yeah, Astro had a slip up on the last bend, didn't he? Right, so Gregster's final lap now. He's got no traffic in front of him, so no one is going to disturb his lap. Everyone else should now have finished their qualifying time. We're just going to be staying on board with Gregster to see what he can do and where he'll be placing. Jigglypuff got close with a 132.6. Could potentially be going faster here. Where does Icon go? Icon goes fastest with a 132.344. Jigglypuff can't quite answer it at 140. Oh no, Jigglypuff does answer it. No, he doesn't. Sorry, 142.167. I do apologise. But no, Icon in first place currently with a 132.344. Gregster. How's Gregster getting on? Not too sure how his lap's going to come out. Let's have a look. Oh, He's using every available inch, isn't he, to just cut himself down. Oh, he goes second. Well, or preliminary second. It's a 1:33.4, so he's definitely high up in the rankings. But yes, are we all ready? Sweet. And so let's just ask the chat just to make sure. But yeah, guys, just before we jump into the race, let's make sure that we have smashed the like button on the stream, and you've hit the sub button if you haven't done so already. We're just 2 away from 590, and if we could hit that tonight, that would be phenomenal. But this is the last race tonight, tonight though, guys. So let's give it absolutely everything for 9 laps here around Interlagos. But remember, you have got to get your tyres sorted, so make sure that you get the correct tyre on for your strategy now, and then we'll get into the race. But yes, best of luck to all of the racers for the final race, and of course thank you to everyone who has participated in the racing so far. Let's have a great final race, guys. Let's get into it then. 9 laps at Interlagos. Nine A or A+ drivers in the lobby. Fair play. There is a lovely selection of drivers here. We are on for a fantastic race. So, Icon in first, Jay Vinicius second. It's a distinct full front row. False starts will be penalised, and this is the last time we'll be seeing this message tonight. The lights are up at Interlagos, and away they go. Jay Vinicius stalls the line in the M6. Icon tears away first. Deluxe has a lightning start. He tears up into second place. Jay Vinicius down into third. How do we handle the first corner? Luke, he goes off wide, uses the runoff. Everyone else through the chicane manages to make it through. A few people running wide, but a majority of the pack pushing themselves out. A few people running off wide there as well. But yes, everyone's seeming to be jumping back in. Icon still out in first with 1.5 seconds. Deluxe, he's in second place with Vinicius very closely behind in that M6, being pushed by Jigglypuff in the Porsche. Astral's just left. Jigglypuff makes the move on the inside of the Brazilian. Can he get the move done? Yes, he does. So does Deluxe. Deluxe is now is still ahead. Vinicius was just behind him. However, Vinicius lost the position to Jigglypuff. He fights for it back though. He goes on the inside. Now we must remember this is Vinicius' home turf. He is not going to be giving up positions easily, and he will find a way round, I am sure. We have still got the strategy to play in, but he doesn't wear that number 1 racing number on that M6 lightly. He has earned the right to run it. He makes the move now. No, he doesn't. It's Jigglypuff making a move on Deluxe, though. Jigglypuff looks to go around the outside. Can't make it. Just tucks himself right in behind Deluxe. We'll jump on board then with Jigglypuff. We can see Jay Vinicius there moving to the outside. Can't find his way round. Just tucks himself back in. He's going to sit back and patiently wait for his move. He's going to be pouncing like an animal here. Look at him, he moves onto the outside, backs out of it last minute as Deluxe and Jigglypuff go too wide. Jay Vinicius with a big slide. Jay Vinicius is round. It's a terror for him at his home race. He's gone round on the first corner of lap 2. He's down in 13th. Near the bottom of the pack, just Lorenzo standing between himself and the bottom. What an absolute shame considering Vinicius started second place here on the podium. Let's just go back and check for any foul play there. I couldn't see anything of what had gone on, but Vinicius, if you can let us know in the chat what happened to you there, bud. But yeah, it's a shame to see him. He's dropped down to 13th. He's going to have to fight for it there. Harry's round in 13th. What's happened to Harry? Harry was racing in 12th. There doesn't look to be anyone nearby. I think he might have just had a bit of a bit of a spin there. That's fine, so long as it was all okay. But yes, Jay Vinicius is now going to have to attack from the back. Icon 5.5 seconds clear. Now Deluxe in second place, holding out this group behind him. He's got Jigglypuff, who's got a 0.5 penalty, about to serve that behind him in the Red Bull Porsche. Behind that is Gr3 GT in that McLaren, also looking rather dominant around the circuit. He had 1 lap in the qualifying, and he put himself high enough or up enough to now be on the podium. We see Deluxe diving into the pits here. Icon, he's still running. He's on the soft still. Gregster, second place now. He's got Jigglypuff just behind him. Let's jump on board with the rear end of this McLaren then, as we watch Jigglypuff navigating the first chicane here. Luke then not too far behind at all in his GTR. Let's go on board with him as we can see Phantom, another newcomer, battling with Webby, who's also one of the newbies into the community. All toughening up between these guys here. Let's jump on board then with Phantom in the Ferrari. We've got Webby closing in. He goes fastest so far. Purple lap for Phantom. The American here being chased down by Webby in that Hurricane. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it from a broader view. There we go. So Phantom is he's pacing rather nicely, but Webby has got a serious amount of pace in that Hurricane. I think it's fair to say it's a very competitive car here around Interlagos. Gregster still second position though, with Jigglypuff behind. These two very, very close indeed. I'd say definitely something could be coming for these two. So then Luke in fourth position with Phantom and Webby still behind. These two still also toughing it out. Not much changing between the pair. Still Phantom leading the charge and Webby just following suit behind. But again, we could also see a move coming from Webby. We saw Webby's defense. We know that's up to scratch. We saw it last run. How is his attacking game? Let's jump on board with him. Neither one are going into the pits right now. They're both going to be carrying on. None of the top 6 cars have pitted. Does Jolvo pit? Yes, he does, off the mediums. Matt now in 7th position behind Webby. Webby and Phantom both catching up to Luke in the GTR now, whilst also battling it out themselves. Phantom, though, pulling a little bit of a distance between himself and Webby. A little bit of breathing room for him just off the first chicane. 0.5 is the gap now between the pair. Let's go back up then to Gregster and Jigglypuff in second place. The battle for silver and bronze. Jigglypuff, though, currently occupying the bronze position. He's really putting the moves down now. And say, let's go for the rear end of Gregster. Just 0.3 out. We can see Jigglypuff in the RSR Red Bull. And say, lap 4 out of 9 here. Now approaching that halfway mark in the race. Still both on the softs, Jigglypuff and Gregster. Gregster hasn't pitted, neither's Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff's softs, though, are looking a fair, or not a fair bit, but a little bit more worn than Gregster's, especially that front right. Jigglypuff, yeah, Luke's about 2.7 out. He's got Phantom behind. Luke's on the mediums, though, as is Phantom, as is Webby. Matt's on the softs. Mediums for Vinicius, who's now found himself up into 8th, but he has picked up a second penalty. Icon across the line currently in first to start lap 5 out of 9. He goes fastest with a 1:31.102. Gregster, he goes second at the moment. Jigglypuff just behind Luke and Phantom. Both dive into the pits 4th and 5th. Webby follows suit in 6th. Does Matt join them in 7th? No, he doesn't. Matt stays out as well on the softs. He thinks he's got another lap in them. That's fair enough. Let's see how it goes for him. Gregster and Jigglypuff getting real close now. Let's go on board with Jigglypuff then as he puts the move on to Gregster. Moves on to the inside. Can he do it on the braking? They go side by side here. Oh no, I've gone back 15 seconds. I didn't mean to do that. What's a lap 2? How did I do that? Anyway, Jigglypuff and Gregster. Gregster still in control of this battle. Jigglypuff hasn't found his way around just yet. He's got to think of another way, though, and say it's not much left in this race. The only thing really that could separate the pair is a pit strat, and the way Jigglypuff's tyres are looking, it's not going to go well for him if he keeps pushing so close to Gregster. He is really doing some degradation to that front right. The mediums, of course, this is where these two are both going to be battling again. Jigglypuff, as we can see now, dropping out to nearly a second behind Gregster. Jigglypuff could potentially go for a medium undercut on Gregster if Gregster doesn't pit now. If he does, then it's just going to come down to who can put themselves on the track in a better position. Icon, of course, still out in front, about to start lap 6 out of 9 now. No pits from Icon just yet, though, of course, he does still need to pit. Jigglypuff, he goes into the pit, he goes for the undercut. Gregster stays out on those softs. Matt, he's in 4th, having already pitted. He approaches the line. Can he now take provisional 3rd? Yes, he does. Matt is looking good for his first podium position here in the RDR lobbies. Jay Vinicius, he's pushed back up to 4th. Also hungry for a podium. It was taken off of him lap 2, I believe, at the first corner. He went round in the M6, but what a phenomenal recovery to get himself to 4th thus far. Jigglypuff just coming out of the pits now in 6th, having Deluxe in the Citroen going round in 5th. Awesome racing and commentary. How about how do we go about sponsoring like Dubby? Do you mean as in sponsoring us? GT stuff? Welcome into the stream, by the way, and thank you for the sub if that was you. Just bear with me just a second while things are amping up here. Jigglypuff has come out of the pits in 6th, out of the previous battle with Gr3 in 2nd, but Gr3 still has got to pit. Matt is in 3rd place currently in that Patronus AMG. A phenomenal drive from Matt to have secured 3rd place thus far. Icon, though, he is the real dominant one here. 8.6 seconds is the gap between 1st and 2nd place. A phenomenal run from him, and again, he still needs to pit. He takes us now onto the penultimate lap of the race here. No, not penultimate, that's if we're on 8. Silly me. Sorry, so lap 7 out of 9. Gr3 also on lap 7 now, still yet to pit, so he'll have to be leaving the pit to the very end. Matt in 3rd. Oh no, Matt now comes into the pit. Sorry, he hadn't pitted. Jay Vinicius, he also pits off the mediums. Deluxe coming around in 5th. Deluxe will now take the provisional 3rd, I believe, depending on how quick Matt and Vinicius can get out of the pits. Jigglypuff, they're just behind. Jigglypuff comes across. Jigglypuff's now in 4th. He's got Luke just behind. Bit of a touch from Luke. Jigglypuff stays on the track though. Luke backs out of it. 0.5 penalty. Still above Jigglypuff's head. This will come into play across the penalty line. And if Luke is still this close, we'll be seeing Luke take the position. Just behind Luke though is Phantom. Just 0.6 out. So still very close between those indeed. Anything could happen there. Luke on the outside here. Jigglypuff defending the inside corner. He wants to keep that position for as long as he can. He doesn't want the penalty line to affect him too much. So far, though, it's looking like he's going to lose 2 positions heading towards the end of this lap. Phantom still looking very competitive in that Ferrari. And may I just add, what a gorgeous livery that is as well. Jolvo in the Huracan in 7th place. Webby also in the Huracan, battling behind him in 8th. Matt in 9th now in the AMG, with Vinicius behind in 10th. Gabby in 11th. Lorenzo 12th. JHS 13th in 13th, and Harry in 14th. Gr3 then. Lap 8 out of 9, no. Still no pit from Gr3. He could be looking at a minute penalty if he does not take that car into the pits. Deluxe is in 3rd position. Welcome into the stream, those of you that are just joining. Make sure to smash the like button on the stream, though, guys. Luke, he's in 4th position. Fantastic run for him. Phantom now up into 5th, having gotten around Jigglypuff after that penalty is served. As predicted, 2 positions lost for Jigglypuff. Webby, he's just gotten around Jolvo as well. He's now in 7th position. Jolvo in 8th. Gr3 then. I'm still looking to see if Gr3 is going to be pitting. GT stuff. Let me know what you were. Let me know what you meant by your comment, as in how do you get sponsored by? How do you get sponsored by Dubby, or do you look to sponsor me as a channel? Just let me know, bud. I've given you a sub anyway. So, Gr3 in 2nd place currently, still 9 or nearly 10 seconds behind from Icon. Again, just a fantastic dominant run from Icon. He'll be pitting on this lap as well. Gr3 2nd place, just looking for his pit. What's going on there then in front of Gr3 with JHS and Harry? I think both of those having a bit of a mare of a race. Icon, yes, just going into the pits now. Does Gr3? This is the important one. Yes, he does. Gr3 into the pits from 2nd place. Deluxe, he now approaches the last couple of corners. He may take provisional pole here, depending on where he comes through. I'd like to sponsor your channel, possibly. Just a thought. Oh. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you have Discord? And if so, it's pinned in the top of the chat. So if you could jump in there, I could chat to you on Discord about it. Because, no, I mean, we're always open to any sponsorships, and we are amping up our content and our videos now, especially for you know, gaining more subs. I mean, look, we're on 589 subs here now, guys. Is there anyone that's tuned in that hasn't already subbed and would like to do so? Icon, by the way, he comes out the pits in first. Still, Deluxe takes second place. Gr3 is on the pit exit. Luke is coming around the pit exit too. It's going to be a tight one between these two, but Gr3 just about makes it out onto the podium. There's a yellow flag up ahead from JHS13, who has gone round, but he has been lapped. Deluxe now just getting past him. Gr3 then, he's got Luke behind him. Let's jump on board with Luke then to watch this battle unfold for the final lap around Interlagos here. Luke has really been showing his pace recently in the last couple of lobbies. He has come in and really put a show on for all of the regulars, really unsettling the ranks between all the regulars. JHS13 just going round there again, but luckily again he's being a lapped car. Gr3 having to move out to the right hand side to avoid it, but he does so nicely. So it's Luke and Gr3 as a shootout for the podium. Who's going to come out on top? So far it's Luke, but no, it's Gr3. Gr3 and Luke side by side, heading through the technical sector here, now out into the final part of the lap. Let's jump on board though. I hate to do it in the middle of such a battle as this, but we watch Icon as he takes the checkered flag for first place here at Interlagos for the final race of the Newbie night. We've got Deluxe in second place, collecting silver at the checkered flag. Now it is Luke that has come out victorious above Gr3 in third position, Gr3 fourth, Jigglypuff fifth, Phantom sixth. Jolvo comes across the line in seventh. Webby, he approaches the line now in 8th. Does he hold it? Yes, he does. Webby in 8th. JHS13 smashing into Vinicius because he's not getting out of the way. J Vinicius in 9th. Matt in 10th. JHS13 takes the line in 14th. Gets out of the way though for Gabby, who finishes 11th. Lorenzo approaching the line now in 12th. Just left then is Harry and JHS13. No, it did not go to JHS. That was silly. But yes, it appears that Lorenzo is the last of our finishers here in 12th. Harry will still be running, as will JHS13, but of course, well, he took the line as he was lapped. But yes, congratulations to Icon, to Deluxe, and to Luke for our podiums here on the final run in the RDR Newbie lobby. But thank you all so much for joining in and racing tonight. It's been a phenomenal set of races. We have had some great battles unfold, and we've had some really fast newbies coming in and showing us the ropes. It's been a fantastic evening, so no, thank you all so much for coming in. Sorry, Jay Vinicius, just couldn't stop the car, mate. I let you back through when you caught back up to me. Oh well, there we go. That's the main thing. It's it's a shame that there were a few incidents, but it does happen. It's racing. But no, fantastic. Let's save the replay on that and then just have one last look at that leaderboard then for the last time in the lobby tonight. Icon first, Deluxe second, Luke third, Gr3 fourth, Jigglypuff fifth, Phantom sixth, Jolvo seventh, Webby in 8th. Icon picking up the fastest lap with a 1:32.102. Also, that does conclude the evening, leaving Deluxe on his 99th podium here in the RDR lobbies, thanks to a Statman. Yeah, oh sorry, not podium, not 99th podium. 99th top 5 finish in the RDR lobbies, and that is across all of the racing that we've done. So well done to Deluxe. I'm sure there will be some form of a visual trophy for you to collect on screen next time that you race and come top 5. It'll be prepared and ready for you, mate. But no, well done. What a fantastic achievement. The first one in the RDR lobbies to do it. Yes, other than that though, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, there's no stewards now at the end of this, so we are just going to be calling it there. But no, thank you so much to everyone that got involved tonight. It's been fantastic to be able to host for you all, and of course my pleasure. What was I saying then? Yeah, if you guys want to add me, PSN's below me, chuck me an ad now, that's absolutely fine. If there's anything else, or anyone else, sorry, that's watching that hasn't hit that sub button, feel free to take us on over to 590 to start the Super Formula stream tomorrow with. But if not, 509 is okay too. Remember as well though, guys, if you have joined us tonight and you're new here, watch out on Saturday. We won't be streaming, but we have got a banger of a video coming for you, so keep tuned for that. Me and JHS are working really really, really hard now over the next couple of days to get this video fully ready for you. We've got graphics, we've got clips, we've got POVs, we've got all sorts going into it. So be on the hunt for that, guys. But other than that, though, guys, thank you very, very much for tuning in. I've been Matt. Take it easy, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.